town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. Walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
Hello, people on Earth. How's it going?
That was the weirdest intro ever. You were like, hello, people. Long pause. Long pause. Long pause. On Earth.
Well, I had an idea where I was going with it, and
then you didn't?
Kind of lost my train of thought as I hit the mute button. And I was like, how's everybody doing? Ahmed, how you doing? Jack, Aaron, Johnny Leet, MDAQ, how you doing? Lewis, how you doing?
Well,
We
okay,
have
everything was working.
Grant, how's it going? The predictions champion is Johnny Leet. That is why we have that right there. Fanlots, how's it going? James, how's it going? Welcome to
What's up?
Monday Night Raw.
Yes, Monday Night Raw. Raw!
I heard Cena's kicking off the show. He is going to be on the show for sure.
Pretty sure he's
probably
kicking
kicking it off because, well, he's got to be on SmackDown
Well, I think he's kicking.
because he's on the wrong place. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. How is everybody doing?
I'm doing great.
Lewis, feeling any better? I know I had messaged you earlier. John Elite, what do you think of the little thing I put up for you? Technically, he's a free agent, so
It's
he can be on any brand.
John Cena. Man, I really don't want this pasta to be hot. I need it to cool down.
That's what happens when you cook it.
If you wanted some of this, I didn't bring it to you.
No, I don't want any. I wish I could see him. It's gorgeous, Mr. G. Thanks, John Elite. I wasn't sure where I was going to go with it, and then I thought, well,
That guy is so excited that John Cena
King with a
noticed
crown,
him.
or a lion with a crown, that'd be cool. Jared, how you doing?
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
What if somebody comes out and challenges John Cena and he has a match in the main event of Monday Night Raw?
that'd be cool. No offense to Cena, but did he take a shower? No, he did not. Well, I think he did, because I don't think yesterday he had knee braces or knee pads on, did he?
No, that's because he's wrestling.
Yes.
I'm telling ya. I'm telling ya.
Why is there a mic floating around in the ring? That's what I'm wondering. I was trying to figure out what's happening.
You can't see me. My time is now.
What if the Fiend comes out?
Nah, it's not gonna be the Fiend.
That'd be sweet.
No.
When we went to the SmackDown house show, Cena was the only thing my youngest brother cared about. I see clothes and a mic floating around. And you hear a voice.
It doesn't matter how long Cena's gone. It doesn't matter what he does. People are all, like, he's getting an unreal reaction. Like,
what's up? The sky, the moon, the stars, all of them. I should get a pair of Jordans. Cena's got him fired up, but what's that say about WWE? Let's go get the guy that's not even on our roster to bring the crowds into being fired up. I did see he cut a promo last night. In case anyone didn't see in Discord, if you didn't already, I recommend getting the vaccine. This COVID is hell. To go along with that, Lewis, I am on a sports board for football, college football, and a guy on there got COVID at the beginning of July, and he is now on ECMO. And his wife has been giving updates on the sports board. So, yeah, this stuff is not something you play with. I've been through the worst drug withdrawal, and that's heaven compared to this. I've heard it's nasty. I mean, everybody talks...
I don't really want to find out.
Everybody talks about death and all this stuff. This stuff is
Whoa,
bad.
Whoa, they're so loud.
How you doing, Ahmed? We're doing good.
I've heard there's some surprises for this show. I don't know what, because I've pretty much stayed away from Twitter majority of the day. However, I have heard surprises. That's it.
He's on ECMO. Basically, I think it's a step before being put on a ventilator.
ECMO is like... I thought ECMO was like they switch out, like... I thought ECMO was like they totally like clean out like
they clean out your blood
completely,
stands for it.
And they put new
they're
blood
oxygenating your blood is what they're doing.
Uh-huh.
So that's what ECMO is. So basically, it's like a step before being put on a ventilator. So what they're doing is they're taking out his blood and re-oxygenating it.
That was funny. You just said Pat McAfee couldn't see me. Man, that was funny.
Who will be the big Texan debate tonight? I don't know. It's interesting. I think what they've done here is pretty cool. The problem is what's it telling you about what's happened here? I'm back. Sorry, lagging. I'm in. No problem, Aaron. No problem. Great to have you here. Live from the city where JFK was shot in the head twice. Nice place. Football scouting report. How you doing? Ruby Riot. Yeah, well, she's going to show up somewhere. How you doing, Ben? Peacock was trending on Twitter last night. Well, yeah, probably, and it wasn't in a good way.
For all the wrong reasons.
No.
He says, oh, dang, the boos for Roman Reigns. Nobody likes him.
Her name is Naomi's quietly moved to SmackDown, or should I say the Bloodline show.
Yep.
Yes. She's going to be part of the Bloodline.
Here we go. Setting it up. Roman. John Cena. Main event.
Peacock was the heel last night.
Here's where it gets interesting.
Yes, go ahead and do it.
Shut up!
Hey, no.
Ugh! I hate... Sorry, I know people are sleeping.
Sleeping? I'm deaf in my ear. I don't have to worry about sleeping now.
I need the what chance to stop. Now. And they bleeped it out.
What? What? I'm doing what now? Like you couldn't read his lips?
Anybody could. And now you have the crowd chanting it. So what the crap was the point of...
What did Cena just say?
Just listen to the crowd.
Because Roman Reigns is an asshole.
And he believes...
Censor's on point tonight. I don't get it.
He needs to be knocked down a peg.
Now our whole stream just went down. But we'll be back in a minute. Uh-oh. Houston?
It's better freaking load. No! The one night that I'm kind of interested in watching Raw, And the
It's back,
street,
it's back,
okay,
it's back,
it better
it's back.
be back.
They bleeped out what? They bleeped out Roman Reigns is an asshole.
That's what they bleeped out.
I cried when he came back. You guys were to watch the Riddle segment last night? I did not.
Well, we kind of saw it anyways. Because it was like...
Good day, Lewis. It was a good day. Probably a little better than yours. Bro! Why is he calling him out on Raw?
They did this. I told you earlier. Cena on Raw draws people in. Okay? People are going to watch a show.
Cena's going to be on every show from now
because-
on.
Yeah.
Because it's how they get the crowd. Mr. G, if Bill comes out tonight, I'm never watching this product again, and I would probably flip off the TV if he's on my screen. Well, just turn it off now, Aaron, and flip it off. Just stand there for 3 hours.
We don't need Bill.
Flipping off
I'm telling you,
the TV.
unfortunately, Bill is showing up. Bro.
I do that with all my bills. They come in my house, I throw them on the ground, and I stand there flipping them off.
I see that.
I have pneumonia too. Yeah, that's not shocking. Can't take my dog for a walk to the lake anymore because the ducks keep attacking him. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog. How you doing, Haynes? Oh. Bill Nye, the science guy. Could Vin Diesel show up tonight? He
Dude,
could.
Riddle is so over.
Grandmaster Gaming, how you doing? Cena is a bigger TV draw than Goldberg. Even USA Network knows that. Cena is a bigger TV draw than anybody on their roster. Who figured? Because they haven't built anybody other than Roman.
I like that segment.
Riddle the Vikings.
It was
Peacock
pretty
was
much-
slow last night. WWE needs to go back to the WWE Network. Well, I think there's some stuff they need to work out. I think
That
Peacock's
wasn't
okay.
even a WWE problem. It was Peacock.
Yeah.
It was the Peacock app.
Well,
they were
that's
having issues with
why
it.
he said they need to go
Yeah,
back to the
I
network.
know, but anybody like I know there were some people that were really mad that like WWE was, you know, whatever it is, and they thought it was a WWE problem. It wasn't. It was a Peacock problem.
Yeah.
So
That
anyways.
right there, now that was funny. It was good.
I liked that opening segment. I thought it was to the point. I thought it was good. You know, John Cena with the crowd. The crowd is always gonna go crazy for him no matter what. So I think that was a good way to start the show. And then I liked the little interaction between Riddle and Cena. I thought it was funny. And Riddle is so over. It's not even funny. So you know, yeah.
Are we going to hear no more words tonight? No way, Jose. I mean, no way, Aaron.
Maybe, I don't know. It depends on if Jeff Hardy's on television.
Do y'all have Peacock too? We do, James. We do. We do.
I quite like the Peacock.
I
app.
love the Peacock
I don't know
app.
why some people are. I don't know, but whatever.
I think the big issue is what they've done with like WWE. I mean, I've had no issues with other live stuff on it. Twisted Tea is ready for summer, and we're saluting everybody that has a catapult tea launcher. I'm gonna make me a catapult tea launcher just to see if I get in commercial. I'll pool on wheels. You guys eat Subway? We used
Every
to.
now and again?
We haven't had it too much lately.
No.
And now, like, I've kind of, I mean, I suppose I could still eat it. Simply Corny, how you doing? I've kind of started to eat the more vegan stuff.
Oh, we had these really good vegan sausages earlier.
Yeah, they were really good.
They were. I liked them.
Really good.
They were.
That's how I've lost weight. I only like Peacock because I'm cheap and pay $5 compared to WB Network $10. Last night was the first time I had a huge issue like that on Peacock. Yeah, I haven't had any issues with it till last night. Luckily, I had my TV that I could do. Let's see. When John Cena returned last night, I felt like 7-year-old me again, screaming STFU and FU at the TV. And my mom is smacking me because she thought I was cussing. It was good to be back. Handed on memories. So, Ames, was your mom smacking you in the back of the head? I'm just curious. Mr. G, why is it people are like, OMG, Edge, yes, give him a title shot, but why is it they boo Goldberg when he gets a title shot? They're both part-timers.
Sucks, okay?
And they use them the same.
The problem is Edge can actually wrestle, Goldberg cannot. Edge can give you, generally speaking, a good, 20-minute match. Goldberg cannot. He can't give you 2 minutes.
Oh,
so
the thing about Goldberg is, I think the issue is Goldberg only shows up for one show.
Hey! Somebody's coming out. I'm telling you. This is exactly what I said yesterday.
They both get title shots. And I think Keith Lee will surprise us all and face Lashley at SummerSlam, not Goldberg. That'd be cool, but I don't think that's happening.
No, I don't think so.
He's not high on the list of Vince McMahon.
Also, I don't know where he's at right now, but he's dealing with some stuff outside of...
We missed everything, didn't we?
What is this?
Anthony, how you
Shut
doing?
up. Are we getting a Viking Raiders and AJ Styles and almost rematch? What are we doing?
It's Riddle, the Viking Raiders, versus...
America's Most Wanted. I need that
Almost
t-shirt.
and AJ.
I need that t-shirt. That's actually a decent t-shirt design. That's actually a decent t-shirt design.
That's actually pretty cool. Bill is going to come out with a... Okay, read that. What's that? Concusio? What the crap is a concusio? Oh, concussion. I got you, Grant. Great hair, Mr. G. Thanks. Appreciate it. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley is better.
It's a 6-man tag.
One rumor is a fellow Texan debuting tonight. I don't know who. I believe it's The Undertaker. John Cena should just appreciate his baldness. I know he's the holy grail of WWE, but he doesn't look like ruthless aggression anymore, like a Catholic monk with his bald crown. Do you think people will get mad if Goldberg wins at SummerSlam? He's not winning. They're just bringing him back for a pop. He's going to get a pop no matter what, so that's why they're bringing him back. America's Most Wanted. Why? It's cool. I think the Morrison's doing a good job with this. I love it. Does Charlotte lose the title if she faces Becky at SummerSlam? No.
Maybe.
If James Storm was still with WWE, could they have used the Beer Money Tag Team name, or does Impact Wrestling on the copyright claims for the tag team? I did not know, Anthony. It's a good question. Cena looks old, low-key. Kind of like me. Old, low-key. I like Goldberg. What's wrong with you people? James.
Goldberg is just bad. He's just bad.
I like Goldberg, too.
I've never liked Goldberg, and I don't see the charm.
The Morrison shirt is cool. Definitely cool. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. America's Most Wanted. Did he just put on the America's Most Wanted shirt?
Graves?
Yeah.
Did he?
I don't know. He's talking about wearing the shirt. Goldberg stole his promo from Gilbert.
I'm gonna need to go grab some more pasta.
When's Goldberg's son gonna wrestle? He's next. Good question. I think, isn't he still young?
I don't know.
He's only 14 or 15 years old, isn't he?
I have no idea.
I think he's still 3 or 4 or 5 years away from being able to wrestle. I know I threw lots of numbers there. 3, 4, 5
3, 4,
years.
5,
Yeah.
maybe 10. I mean, I
25,
don't
Who
know.
knows? He hasn't
You
even
know.
born yet. Goldberg, why not Zoidberg? That'd be cool. I think that'd be a cool name for a wrestler. Since we're talking about Goldberg, apparently there was fans upset saying he was basically WCW's ripoff version of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Do you agree? Or that's a little bit harsh? I think that's a little bit harsh.
I could say he's probably the equivalent. They're both bald.
Yes.
They're both, I don't know. They were around at the same time.
Yes.
And Steve Austin was huge on WWE. And WCW had who? So
Can I ask, what's the point of this match?
It's just a 6-man tag. I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Jealousy's beneath y'all about Goldberg. James, I like Goldberg.
Bro, there's nothing to be jealous about.
The real match is Lesnar
Dude
versus
can't go out there and put on a freaking match. He's freaking concussed every time he goes out there. What's there to be jealous of? He's too much of a fool to not run into a door?
When you order Stone Cold Steve Austin from Wish, you get Goldberg.
Okay, well, since we're on a commercial break, I'm going
We're
to
on
get more
commercial
pasta.
break. Why do they not do picture-in-picture?
Because they don't.
This
Because
is just stupid.
So you can sit there and ask, why do you not do picture-in-picture?
Okay. Why do you not do picture-in-picture?
I don't know, but I'll be back. I'm going to get more pasta.
This is the first match Raw puts on with live fans. Yep. Yeah, where is the picks and picks? I don't know. No clue. No clue. Dollar Store Stone Cold is Goldberg. Randy Orton will return tonight to set up RK Bro, AJ, and Omos for the WWE Raw Tag Team title. I think so too, Ben. For me, I think why people gravitated towards both of them talking about Austin and Goldberg, they were a working man's wrestler to a degree. Or do agree. Yeah, I would say so, Anthony, yes. Cool clothes. Thanks, Ahmed. Appreciate it. John Morrison is a really talented wrestler. I love him. He is good. Morrison is good. You will be headed out the door in 2 minutes after your food is ordered. This is like the dumbest commercial ever. I don't think their wings are probably that spicy. Toyota, let's go places. I hope Hardy brings back No More Words. It was trendy today. If they bring him back, I mean, they may not even have him do anything. To me, guys like Luger, Hogan, and Ultimate Warrior were too jacked up for the hardcore wrestling fans to get attached to because no normal person can get that big except for steroids, Mr. G. Oh, you can get that big, Anthony, without steroids. Khabib versus Goldberg in WWE. Goldberg, Khabib, you're next. Khabib's response. Healthy groceries delivered. HungryRoot.com for all your food needs. John Morrison is a good wrestler. Old. Wrestlers using steroids? Never. No, they don't do that. Hungry Root, this is a sleeper match. If you could book a main event for SummerSlam using past and present wrestlers, who would you book? Are we talking about like something that you like? So someone that could actually wrestle, Jared. Wish I could eat. Imagine Lewis. Roman got caught with drugs back in 16, but he got loose and Cena stayed in their No Mercy build. Yeah. How you doing, Glitchy? When you look at the UFC, who can you see having a successful transition to WWE from any weight division in terms of skill set and personality and gimmick? Another good question. Door. Jack, are you psychic?
Psychic about what?
He said door, and then the door you came in.
Oh.
And the caveat has to be there fighting on a consistent basis.
Jack probably is.
Want to be American? Us, we wash everything in Dawn dish soap. We have something from Sam's Club that we use that's better than Dawn. Like, it's freaking like the best cleaning stuff ever.
No, we just use Dawn dish soap to clean Barbie hair.
I hate Roman. I don't even like it. Times New Roman. Naomi was quietly traded to SmackDown. If so, put her with the Bloodline. I think she's going to be Ben. Not going to lie, MVP, I think, could be good at wrestlers that can give 5-star matches. Can they be from any, like, do they just have to be WWE guys? Or are you talking about anybody? Reminds me of when I hurt my jaw and lived off yogurt and Ensure for like 3 weeks. That probably sucked, didn't it, Grant? My mom used Dawn to wash the chicken. What? Your mom uses Dawn to wash the chicken. Mm-hmm. Did you hear about the Italian chef? He passed away.
They use
Dawn stuff. How you doing?
Dawn dish soap to clean, birds and stuff. Oil, grease.
Okay.
So why wouldn't you use it to clean a chicken?
I guess I don't know. I know all. It's a perk of being on both shows. Any federation, any era.
What? Sorry. What are we?
Someone to head SummerSlam from any generation, any era, any federation, any era.
What? Where's this comment?
Still not fully healed. That's not good, Grant. That's not good. A lot of people use Dawn for chicken before they cook it. Why do you wash? Like, you would think that the Dawn would get into the chicken.
Okay, now if we're talking about chicken, like chicken.
Chicken, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Well, see, I was thinking like a chicken, like a chicken, like a bird, a live bird, not a dead one. I don't know. Seth did win the U.S. title with the White Gear at SummerSlam a few years ago, albeit with the help of Jon Stewart. The best way to cook your chicken is in the dishwasher, like chicken. Yeah, like chicken, like a dead piece of chicken, like a chicken you get at the grocery store. Chicken, like, oh man, you just rinse it really good. Plus, it's getting cooked. You missed, my guy. You missed.
Have you ever eaten Dawn dish soap? That's like gross.
Dawn dish soap is disgusting.
Not that I go around eating Dawn dish soap.
Oh, well, almost is about to kill Miz.
To answer your question, Jared, I've given this a lot of thought in 3 minutes.
Oh, well, that's the end of that alliance.
I would say, if you're looking for a good match,
Miz can't get up the ramp.
Eddie Guerrero.
Well, Viking experience. Eddie Guerrero versus who?
Eddie Guerrero. How you doing, Raymond? Eddie Guerrero versus
War, or whatever their song is singing.
I don't know. I got to think of somebody good. If you're just looking for a good match, the Dudley Boys versus the Road Warriors would be a good one. You rinsed the soap out when you were done. Yeah, but it just seems like I don't know, just the soap, like getting all the soap out of it would just seem like a headache.
But, like,
no, it's
what's
not.
the
Get some
point of
tequila
it,
and
though?
Dawn dish soap. I call it a Dawn cocktail.
Like,
Get off my screen. Boo him out of the building.
Fact. The statue used to be brown, but it's oxidized now, so it looks green. Yeah. How you doing, Mohammed? From 1 to 10, how much you give to our boy Mansoor? I give him a 7, 6, 5. I give him a 5. Thought Jackson Rabbit was Braun
Him
Strowman.
out of the building.
They look alike.
Oh my god.
Oh, geez, we're having Elias versus Braun or versus See, he does look like Braun. Elias versus Jackson again. Could we get original?
Yeah.
Ric Flair versus Sad Corbin. Rich versus poor. Book it, Vince. He needs the money. Oh, that's funny.
From Jimmy's Jones.
Eddie versus JBL, the Bloodbath at NWO 2005. No, this rematch. I think so. That's what we're gonna get. I think. So I would say Eddie versus Eddie versus John Cena would be a good one.
I knew you were going to say that.
Raw readership is going to be up, then way down after these two matches. Hope almost doesn't destroy The Miz. I think he's going to. He's going to kill him, I think. Eddie versus Sasha. That'd be a good match. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We would like to move up from 5,432 to 5,431 on the YouTube wrestling channels. Energy.
This pasta sauce is like delicious.
Starbucks triple shot energy. Have you had that before, Volterra?
I don't need that.
Shawn Michaels, Seth. Shawn Michaels versus Adam Cole. Those would be decent matches.
I'd vote for both of those. Hey, if you haven't already liked the video, like the video.
Yes.
Thanks. Oh, well, look at that. I asked for people to like the video in 2
And
minutes.
people left. Don't ever leave again. We will hunt you down.
Man.
I'm not real.
Okay, but like this movie actually looks decent.
I've never seen it.
Because it's new. It looks
He's
good.
just resting in pieces.
It looks good.
It does look good. I want to see it.
It's funny.
What is it? Is it just on the theaters?
I don't know. Probably.
I didn't pay any attention.
But it's got Ryan Reynolds in it.
Yeah, that looks funny. He's just resting. In
Isn't that who that
pieces.
is? Is that who that is?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
Oh, that looks funny. Looks like a good show. Look, we were up to 19. Now we're down to 7 or 12. We lost 7 after you said hit the like button. The crap, people.
The Olympics.
The Olympics may or may not happen. Elias,
Friday.
boo. Grant, you're just a little bit ahead of us. Because we have NXT.
No. We boo right.
Free guy. That's
Okay.
only in theaters, Mr. G. Well, that's stupid.
Arn Anderson versus Bret Hart. That'd be fun.
That'd be an interesting match. Dallas, home of next year's WrestleMania.
Okay, I'll pause.
I'll pause it a bit.
Okay.
We got Elias right now, Grant. Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
A mixed reaction? Well, they all have their phones in the air, so, you know, that's something.
Hello, I am Elias. I hope Becky do play with my emotions tonight, yet she is a master at trolling us. Yep.
New. Hello, I am Elias. New.
A truth that will last for forever. The R truth.
Jackson Riker is a loser.
Elias versus Boogs to begin. Woo! Ahmed! Thank you for following. Appreciate it. This is when I'd have Oldberg come back.
Boo!
The bootleg lookalike Matt Cardona, a.k.a. Jackson Riker. That is funny. I never, you know what, Fanlocks? I never thought about that. He does look like Matt Cardona.
You know what I think people are sick and tired of? Your face. Get off my television. Thanks. I'd much rather see Elias over you, you piece of trash.
Elias is on so infrequently, nobody notices he only knows 3 chords. Elias is going to put on a concert. That's it. Elias versus Boogs for Rock in a guitar match? That'd be crazy. Does Cardona have any tattoos?
A Symphony of Destruction match.
I think so. Oh, good. So we're going to have like...
Oh, great. So the one, you know, hat wearing, American looking, you know, yeehaw!
Yeah.
Make America great person in the crowd. He's all like, high five, dude. And everybody else is like, boo, you suck.
What is this?
I don't know. A Symphony of Doom match. Clearly.
Why?
Because. We
When
haven't seen
did
enough
Riker
matches.
become a musician?
I don't know. And I don't care to find out.
I mean, make it make sense at least. Riker's theme is so generic. It is. It is. I would have loved to see Matt Cardona and Earl as a tag team. That would have been cool, Jared. I think they would have been excellent together. And 2 wrestling moves. I'm using the USA app, so some of my commercials are different. I think I'm only a few seconds ahead of you. Yeah, we just started the match just a second ago. I'm surprised that Jackson Riker is getting cheap.
He really isn't. He's really getting no reaction. People don't care. I mean, if he's...
Braun made this match. I think so. So much for high expectations. Yes. John Cena coming out. That's been the highlight. Other than that, what have you seen? Nothing so far.
If Elias had this match with anybody other than... Blah! This
Hey,
would
look,
be great.
it's an African drum match with American instruments. I'm surprised that Jackson Riker is getting cheered.
No, Grant. It's a Nigerian drum match. You got it wrong. You got to be specifically on point with what we're saying here.
Brett versus Kurt would be a good one, too. That's a good one, Raymond. What does music and Riker have in common?
Nothing.
Nothing. Symphony of Destruction match. Last Symphony of Destruction match is Elias versus Jeff Hardy. Yeah, I don't... Like, what is the point of this? I don't...
Wasn't there one between Nakamura and Braun? Nakamura hit his head on the table.
Yeah.
And he totally cut the back of his head open on the piano. I remember that.
The next hour should be Charlotte's Celebration and Becky. Maven? Oh, right. That's what that turd was called. His face is a bad song. Yeah, I just...
Oh, has he really? No, you should have just stayed there. Do people... Okay, hold on. Let me listen. No, it pretty much sounds like nobody cares. That's...
They're all excited.
That and or they're booing. One of the two.
They're all going, I came to Raw for this.
I think Raw will get better, but I don't really. This is blood. At least they're getting the bad match out of the way early. Yeah. Braun had this match. Nakamura got cut open. When he hit the piano, it was at a different spot. No, it was when he hit the piano. He hit the corner of the piano really hard when he came down, because Braun like did like a slam or like a back body drop thing or something to something. Wow, that was really weird the way I said that. To Nakamura, and he just like he came down really hard and hit the piano, like, ugh, it was bad. What music store did they raid? Yeah. A Symphony of Destruction is like a false count anywhere match. Yeah. Funny how that works.
Sometimes you gotta refresh to be fresh. Subway, where food is delicious. Riker? Come on, drummer boy. Elias is a guitarist.
How stupid.
This is just a compare music match to the AEW four corner strap match. The four corner strap match was a way better. They put the phony in Symphony. Thank you, Ahmed. We appreciate that. Every so often, Vince tests the heelness of a wrestler by putting them against another heel and seeing who the crowd boos. Raymond, the problem is, they're not booing anybody. They're not even into the match.
I mean, are they just like...
Great WrestleMania shirt. Yes, I wasn't at WrestleMania, just so you know.
With this particular match, we're on commercial break now, but a minute ago, it didn't even look like the crowd was really, like, doing
My clothes
anything.
are getting where they don't fit me anymore.
They were doing, like, nothing? So, are they just, like, piping in noise for this? Because otherwise it would be totally dead?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know.
Raw so far is better than the Roman Edge match. I would have to agree with you, Jared. I would agree with you. Riker is one of those wrestlers that should never be booked as a babyface. No, never. Would rather see Drew versus the Gender Twins. Definitely. Guys, I followed you on Twitch. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate that, Ahmed.
Well, this pasta sauce is so good.
No, it's bro. The last Symphony match was Elias versus Jeff Hardy, where Jeff hit his head on the stairs. Yes, yes.
Yeah. I remember that. Months ago.
Text now, and we'll include a new bottle of Nugenix Thermo.
Do I have sauce on my face?
Guys, what video do you suggest to me to do on Twitch? I don't know, Ahmed. What are you into?
USA X Sci-Fi event.
Chucky,
Why would you buy that doll?
Chucky's hair is grown. Someone took the butcher knife. Well, that would be Chucky.
It's a series.
Who would you classify as a pure heel and a pure face? Like in any wrestling or on WWE?
Even the story
Yeah, Lewis can't eat, and he's sitting there going, geez.
sorry about that. But this pasta sauce is really good.
Lewis is going, I'm turning this off now.
The best pasta sauce that we've ever had is the kind that's come out of a can. Not like a jarred pasta sauce or anything like that. Like, this is freaking delicious. And it's my favorite. And it's from a can.
What? Crowd's into this. Where's the CM Punk chance? I don't know. Nowhere. Chucky's got a TV show now. Yep. Y'all should play classic WWF games on here. I've thought about doing the new AEW game. Dude, you just like dump stuff on you.
I'm doing really well, guys.
Any wrestling. A pure... I would say MJF's a pure heel.
I'd say Britt is also doing
Yeah, Britt's doing
fairly
a pretty
good
good job being a
work.
heel.
Like,
Even though people like her,
but people like
she's a
MJF
heel.
too. They're both working very much so the heel side. They don't kind of acknowledge the people that like them. But,
No.
but they're both over. But
No.
I would say they're both heels. Guys, I'm doing.
Pure face.
Is there one right now?
I don't know if there is a pure like face right
Chris Jericho. I don't know.
now. No. Do GIMME mode together. I can't get mad at Maven. Even though she's eating right in front of you, Lewis, and you can't eat. I remember the times we're in, 2021. Why do you need to advertise toilet paper? Like, are humans that dirty, or are you advertising for the crap you put on your screens? Both, Ains. Both. I've got some toilet paper sitting right here, and I wipe down my screen every now and then. My favorite sauce is Alfredo. Alfredo's pretty good. I got to get a PS5 to play the new AEW game, right? I'm on that teacher budget. I know what you're saying, Simply Corny. I know what you're saying. My favorite butler is Alfred. Alfred's pretty good. I like Alfred. Do you agree with me that pineapple on pizza is a crime to the pizza gods? Anthony, no, I do not. I love pineapple on pizza. Jackson is a pure face. Psych! I haven't had Chef Boyardee in years.
I didn't put any bag in there.
Good job. Darby is the closest to a pure face right now. I don't even think he's a pure face, though.
But I feel like I don't know, is he? I don't know that he didn't necessarily does a whole bunch of heelish things.
Yeah. I mean, he might be the closest thing, but I don't think he's a face. Because I think he could turn in a second.
Probably.
How
Kill
was
him!
everyone's day? We had a good
Kill
day.
him!
James,
Fine.
we were good.
Don't kill him. That's fine too.
Pineapple
Kill the
on
guy in the
pizza
front
is a
row.
bomb. I love pineapple on pizza.
I like
pizza's
pineapple on
good.
pizza too. I don't really eat pizza, but you know.
Who are you? I thought I knew you better than that. I thought you were a normal person. No normal person likes pineapple on pizza.
No, I like.
Anthony, I'm sorry. I ruined your image of me.
Can we just appreciate the blend of my eyeshadow today?
I could.
Like, it's so flawless. It's not even funny.
One of the 4-year-olds brought in a cane, no mask, and Edge toy. Oh, I was pumped. Did you sit there and say, "Hey, let me see those. Watch this"? The piano will need a tuning. Yep, Grant. No doubt about it. Darby's a tweener. I would say probably close to that. Toilet paper has been advertised on TV for a while. Remember Mr. Whipple?
Oh my gosh.
I do remember Mr. Whipple, Raymond.
Now watch, tomorrow there's gonna be a
Which brand do you think that British Bulldog's son, I'm blanking on his name, will go to?
David Smith.
Yeah,
right?
David
Isn't that his name?
Smith.
David Boy Smith Jr.
Yeah.
Is that what he's going by
Yeah.
in WWE? Oh man. I don't care what that's made of. That probably hurt.
I don't know. I don't know where you go. Not bad at all my day, although it's hotter than a blast furnace in the desert. I heard you guys, for the first time ever, were put on alert for a heat advisory. Or extreme heat, or whatever they called it. I heard, Jack, that it's pretty nasty over there. He took off Kane's armbands. I don't eat pineapple on pizza because it's not...
Shush.
Dude, I think I'm deaf now.
I'm trying to figure out what they're yelling.
They're yelling, "Turn down your TV!"
Well, great.
Because
Thanks.
Mr. G is now deaf.
This is where having two headphones would be great, but we only have...
Guys, did y'all
Two
see
headphones.
they're promoting 2K22? I have seen that. Watch them chant "Fight Forever."
I have no
God,
idea
I
what
hope
they
not. I hope not.
are
Are
yelling.
you guys a Pizza Hut, Papa John's, or Domino's family when you get fast food pizza, Mr. G?
Pizza Hut.
Well, Pizza Hut, because that's all we have here in town.
Yeah.
If we had a Domino's, we'd probably do Domino's. Cleanup aisle,
Elias
4,
is-
5, 6, and 7.
Bleeding.
Elias is bleeding. Well, that's because he needed to. We got a flash flood alert here. You got some rain going down there, James? And Jack is going through heat. I hate dominoes. Why do you hate dominoes, Volterra?
What stupid spot are we? Ah! Oh, well, that was just 2 tables.
They were chanting, I want pizza.
Stupid! In capital letters. That's what that was. Having Jackson Riker win? That's a joke.
They panned to a Kenny Omega shirt, crossover confirmed.
No, kid. Don't be cheering for him.
It's gross. See, I don't mind dominoes. Are those eyes in the back of Riker's trunks? Yes. Elias is paralyzed. Why are they trying to push Riker?
Because, WWE feels that he is a face. Now, when Elias was... Man, did I just mess that up? When Elias was hitting Riker with the cellos... The cello, Elias was getting major cheers. And they had to pipe in cheers for Riker.
I'm going to have to watch that. Now that you said that, Jared, I'm going to have to
nobody
watch that again.
cares. Because he's a loser. He's a piece of trash. And nobody likes him.
They were chanting F this match. Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
Wait, Sonya and Raw? Aren't they on SmackDown?
You must be a little ahead of us, Simply Corny. The ref helped Riker.
Sonya's been on...
I'm going to have to check that out.
Sonya's been on Raw.
They're pushing Riker. He hasn't lost. So I'd say yeah.
What?
Mansoor.
You didn't even say his name right.
Riker is least crap of the two. I like Elias a lot better. Favorite flavor of Oreo and favorite flavor of Blizzard when you go to Dairy Queen, Maven, and Mr. G. We haven't been to Dairy Queen in a long time.
We don't go to Dairy Queen.
Because we have people that can't have dairy.
I don't go to... I can't eat ice cream. Well, dairy ice cream.
Yeah.
That is. I've eaten non-dairy ice cream. So we're getting Mansoor and Ali in a tag match next week. Oh, it's Sheamus. With a new face mask.
Carrillo.
May I just
Mansoor
add?
versus Roman for the title in Saudi. Yep. No, they won't do that because Mansoor will win. Sonya always has... She does always have a good suit. Definitely. Definitely a good suit. Frio is frozen yogurt, Mr. G. See, I don't eat frozen yogurt.
No, why does Humberto Carrillo need to earn another championship
Don't
match when he
Sheamus.
lost last week?
Sheamus looking like a Bane from The Dark Knight.
Can we make this make sense, bro? How does it make sense to give Humberto Carrillo another opportunity at Sheamus to get another opportunity for the United States title when he literally was beat by Sheamus last week?
Because we need a good match.
All right, let's hope
Again.
we get something good out of this. Charlotte Flair's
Becky
championship
coming next to save this show, right?
coronation. I hope.
Can
Okay.
Becky really save it?
But I don't even know. The crowd would go nuts if. But unfortunately, I think it's gonna be Rhea who comes out.
Live is coming home.
I think it's gonna be Rhea who comes out and says, Charlotte, yeah, you beat me last night. You might have had my number, but guess what? I'm gonna beat you again, and we're gonna get some stupid match between them at some time. That's what I think. I don't really know that it's gonna be. I don't know that it's gonna be Becky. I want it to be Becky so badly, but I don't think it's going to be. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it is Becky. So.
We've all got goosebumps. Some of us more goosebumps than others. Not Charlotte. Yes, you're getting Charlotte, Volterra. She is the champion. We'll just get a Rhea interference, and then it will be a street fight. Did Sheamus really get injured, or is he one of these heels that is knocking an injury? That's what? No, he really broke his nose.
Yeah, he really broke his nose.
He broke his nose. Becky Lynch will come out. I would say probably.
I hope. But I think because everybody's expecting Becky, I don't think it's going to be Becky. I'd really love for it to be
Becky versus Charlotte.
Like, you have no idea.
Shayna takes the pin.
I think they set up a triple threat for the Raw Women's title at SummerSlam with Becky, Charlotte, Rhea. Is that what you're thinking? I'm assuming that's what
yeah,
Jared is going with that.
Probably. I've just finished classic Star Wars movies and the prequels. Just starting watching the new ones. I've only seen 3 of them.
I've seen the first one.
I've seen Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back.
I've seen the first one
and
twice.
Return of the Jedi.
I've seen the first one twice. And I haven't seen any of the rest of them.
Let's see what happens during Charlotte Flair's coronation. Yep, I'm interested.
Yeah,
I think they set up... You already said that. Guys, do you love the Bold and the Beautiful series? I love it, Ahmed. It's probably my favorite show ever.
I don't know what that is.
The Bold and Beautiful, man.
Oh, okay.
Did WWE already announce when the draft is? Is it directly after SummerSlam the following week, or is it next month in September, October? I think they said September, October.
Suicide Squad 2?
Yeah, I want to see this.
It looks funny.
Yeah.
It'll be on HBO Max.
Yeah.
There you go.
But I don't have that.
No.
I'd be okay with a triple threat match.
You'd have to get that, but there's a lot of good movies on there.
Yeah, for only $15.
Okay.
They were supposed to be coming out with another tier, though, so you'd have, like, commercials and stuff. My mom used to love Days of Our Lives. My grandma watched Days of Our Lives. I hope Asuka goes back to being a heel instead of whatever they've been doing with her since she dropped the belt.
I've only ever seen
Grant, I don't think
Days
they're
of
ever
Our
going to
Lives.
use her. They're never going to use her again.
I've only ever seen Days of Our Lives when we're sitting in the waiting room at a hospital.
Is that like a General Hospital type show, Mr. G? The Bold and the Beautiful? I have no clue. I've never watched it.
It's Simone Biles.
It's going to be Brie Bella. By the way, did you see that we had a gymnast test positive for COVID, so now she can't participate?
Who's that?
I don't know. She was an alternate.
Oh, was that the thing that I saw yesterday?
Yeah, so they're going to ship her off somewhere else, and then you don't have to worry about it. She's probably been around all of them.
Bobby Lashley Open Challenge.
We can't have any, like, our best gymnast can't be missed, so.
We're getting a Lashley Open Challenge. Goldberg's going to answer, but they're not going to fight. Right?
Yeah.
Is that where we're going with this, or is it going to be somebody else?
If Becky returns, will they keep Seth on SmackDown or move him over to Raw? Good question, John Lee. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do.
Seth will stay on SmackDown. Becky will be on Raw. It's really not that big of a deal.
Who knows? Till one's in one town and the other's in the other town. Okay.
I mean, then sure,
one's on
you know,
Monday,
that's...
one's on Friday, so it wouldn't be a big deal. Do you like the remix of Hawaii Five-0 and Magna Pia, or do you prefer the original a lot better? The original.
Here's what I will say. I will say Becky could probably start off with being on... Okay, cool. The daughter of Ric Flair is like one of her highlights of, you know, her career. Cool. Never mind the 25 title reigns she's had. Daughter of Ric Flair. Cool. Love that, WWE. Anyways. Becky could probably start out on Raw and then be drafted to SmackDown in the draft in October. I wouldn't see a problem with that. Or maybe Seth gets drafted to Raw. I mean, I don't know. Or Rhea comes out, attacks Charlotte, and Nikki cashes in. Man, wouldn't that be something? Bum 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 bum.
Do, 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 do. Big E shows up tonight, or even Big E. Calling it.
Man,
Becky
like
better
the
show
shoes.
up. You might be right. I was looking for Asuka merch for my birthday, and they got rid of a lot of her stuff. They just don't care about her, Grant. I want Dana. We never got a Dana versus Flair match.
Nobody wants that.
There's a reason for that.
No. I'm Matt and Seth in good terms now. I wouldn't say good, but I wouldn't say good. Mr. G, I understand that Charlotte is a superior athlete, but honestly, I don't think she would have got as far as she has if she didn't have the name Flair. Am I being harsh, or is that a legitimate argument?
No, she's good. I ended up getting a nose hair trimmer and a Hawaiian shirt instead. No Oscar merch. Give me the nose hair trimmer and a Hawaiian shirt. That'll do. Charlotte's got new side plates. She does. I thought so.
We're listening to Charlotte right now.
Yeah, listening to this. Hey, doing, Chloe? Great to have you here. We're kind of listening to Charlotte right now.
Oh man, Becky.
Yep, hashtag Charlotte Flair. It's all over the place. Just looked it up. She's getting to the good part here. Just a second. It 10 times.
See, that's what I don't understand about people being all like, yeah, I'm a 16-time world champion. That means you were a loser 16 times.
No, 15.
15 times.
Yeah.
Whatever. And there's Rhea. So, like, why is it something to celebrate?
Rhea! It's alright. Damn it, Rhea.
What did I say? I said Rhea. Rhea.
Sorry, I had to get excited.
Because nobody else is. I don't want to run back Charlotte and Rhea again, bro.
Oh, no, we're not going to. Becky's going to come out. We're going to get a triple threat match. Woo, woo.
Like, we have the opportunity to do something new here. And we're going to do Rhea again.
Rhea versus Charlotte again? Why? Well, because this is what WWE
Their
does.
last 4 matches have, been... Sorry. Yeah, 4 matches. They did WrestleMania. They had another one. They had, Backlash? And then the one yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Or Hell in a Cell?
Yeah.
Whatever pay-per-view that was.
I have a Russian story from when I was younger that you might enjoy. I was driving around when I was living in Miami. I was able to meet The Rock and get an autograph.
Cool.
And a picture in front of the Lincolns that he used to drive during the Attitude Era to the arena. That's cool. Cool. Rhea is 0-3 versus Charlotte.
3 matches,
Yes.
not 4. No. How about not, bro? Walk away with your head hung low, okay? Dude, you literally lost last night, so don't come out here and say, You want to say you can beat me and let's prove it tonight. Like, shut up, bro. You lost yesterday. You're really not as tough as you, think you are.
Things like this is why I stopped watching Raw and SmackDown 2 years straight. Voltaire, and we convinced you to come back. I'm sorry.
So, okay, hold on.
I'm sorry we did this to you. I'm sorry,
we
Voltaire.
We get Rhea and Charlotte again tonight, and then that's when we get somebody who comes out? Yes, no, no, yes, no, probably not. I'm telling you, you're a little excited about it.
It is. But it means you lost it a lot of times, too. What is your coolest wrestling story in terms of meeting wrestlers and on-air personalities like Eric Bischoff, Jim Ross, or Jerry Lawler?
I have a total of none.
I've never met anybody.
Rhea versus Charlotte.
The fans returning is what made me come back.
I swear to God, if we do not get Becky at the end of this show... Bro, what was that?
She just kicked her with the heels.
Are we doing this now? What are we doing? Whoa, where'd your shoe go?
You better go get that shoe back. You don't know what's on the floor around there. By 0-3, I mean one-on-one. The Wrestle Story is the reason why I keep watching this garbage. I'm sorry, Grant. I'm sorry we do this to you. I didn't mean to. What do you expect Brock Lesnar to return? Is they waiting until SummerSlam for that, or after Survivor Series before Royal Rumble, Maven and Mr. G? I have no clue, Anthony. I have no clue what they're doing.
I don't think Brock's going to have a match at SummerSlam.
Again, yes. The Wrestle Story community, I should say. Hey, our community is awesome. Everybody here is great, super excellent. You guys are what make the show. We just got on here and show our faces. And once in a while, throw out a rant. Breastfeeding at home is still the most over woman in the division.
She ain't showing up.
No.
She's not showing up tonight.
Mr. G, Mary's commentary is better than the Raw Announce team. I don't know about that, but,
Let's not relive this either, because this match sucked.
We're not. Our thing froze up. Good job. Why'd you say that?
Because I don't...
You had to say that, and now our stream... look at it. Look! I can't watch this now. Nikki cashes in tonight. She just as well try to. Because she's not winning. Becky has to show up.
No,
she's at home breastfeeding, James. She just tweeted it out.
She's not showing up. I also saw, now this isn't necessarily in regards to Becky, but there was some stuff a minute ago that I just saw that said that some surprises that were going to be on the show have been shuffled around for later dates. So, take that as you will.
Yes, take that as you will. Why the crap are we showing this again?
I don't know, but while we're showing this, I'm going to run my bowl to the kitchen. Because I'm going to ask you to
This is stupid. I saw this last night, so why do I have to watch it again?
It's bad.
Everybody else looked dumb last night during this match. Yes.
Yes, they absolutely
and
did.
why
They looked
why
bad.
I have to watch this match now is dumb.
Because. Why wouldn't you?
Like I said in the survey, there were some bright spots, but it sucked. Yeah, I didn't think it was good. I thought Cena showing up got a good pop, but overall I didn't think it was good. So Seth isn't showing up either if he's being breastfed. Nope, Grant. Nope. She has a special guest tonight. How you doing, Stone Cold David? It'll be fun, I promise. Tamina and Natalya coming to the ring. Versus Shotzi. No. Versus... I'd rather see him face Shotzi. Oh, Shayna and Nia. We haven't seen this match before. Becky with an instant fire back on Twitter to Charlotte. Yes, yes. That's why Becky's not showing up tonight. So we get a good match right now. One we haven't seen yet. Can you talk about gold without talking about the women's tag team champions? We go from crap to vomit with the next match. Like, can they not come up with something original and different? I don't get it. Like, none of this is original. It's the same stuff over and over. Recycled. Recycled material! I'm all for recycling. Just not with my wrestling. By the way, I'm going to put that shirt out. That will be a new shirt on the Wrestle Story merchandise store. Any thoughts who the rumored big debut is tonight? It's supposedly someone new and a fellow Texan.
You ate my ice cream.
I did. It was delicious.
I didn't even get any of it.
I didn't either until I ate that.
That's awesome. I went out to the kitchen, and the baby gave me a hug.
Well, that was sweet of him.
I know. He generally is like, I don't like you, get away from me. And today...
I don't know who's going to be the debut.
So...
he said earlier... he put Jake put salt all over, too much salt on Tab's green beans, and he said, "How could you do this, Jake?" And then he shook him down and said, "You did a lot of things to her."
You put salt. That's funny.
Just like Tegan Knox on WWE.com, and she's still listed as Tegan Knox.
Yeah, because she's still going to be. She just is going by Knox on SmackDown.
Yeah. Wait, if Becky's a man, how is she breastfeeding? Or have I been in a coma for too long and mutated into a woman? Well, Ains, this is why she's making lots of money not in wrestling right now. Cross shows up tonight? No, I don't think so. I don't think he'll show up tonight, no. Oh, it's my disability commercial. Disability help. Call disability help.
What did I miss with that Natty thing and the Alexa thing?
Nothing. The Alexa thing was just she has a special guest.
And Natty?
And they came out for a match and they're gonna wrestle Nia and Shayna. Gender doesn't matter anymore. Identify as a meat popsicle. Drizzly.
Each of them.
Well, this is a new commercial. Grant, this might be for you.
Bro, alcohol is so expensive. Why is it so expensive?
Drizzly.com. That might be for you, Grant.
$30 for a bottle of something that's like this big? I think
Could
not.
Joe be the guy to take the title off Cross? No. I think they'll have a fight, but I don't think I don't think so. Confirmed that John Cena will appear on the show, and Toni Storm will be making her SmackDown debut. Oh yeah, she's supposed to be here tonight too.
No, that's Friday.
Or Friday. Sorry.
John Cena's on Friday.
Becky Lynch is a woman. She just calls herself Character the Man. Huh? Ben!
I'm not explaining that
I'm
to
confused
anybody
now.
because I've gone through and explained that to you 25 times. I'm not doing it again.
What happened to Nia's hair?
It's natural. She doesn't have any extensions. It's really not funny. It's just her natural hair. She doesn't have any extensions or anything in it, and it's not straight.
Apparently, it's natural.
Yeah, it's her natural hair. Like, her hair isn't
It's
naturally...
naturally curly?
Yes, her hair is not naturally straight. It's not naturally straight.
I don't know. Good choice, Grant. I identify as a HC-64 Apache attack helicopter. If you don't like it, you're a homophobe. I worked for Drizzly through a liquor store I worked at. Best job ever driving around delivering me. I've never even heard of it, Grant. This is like the first time I've heard of it. Yeah, that's Nia's natural hair. Well, that's interesting. I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Why has she never done that like that?
Because, I don't know.
That's a first for her. I don't hate it at all. It's just different seeing her in, like, the hair that's curly. How'd she get it to be curly like that?
It just naturally is.
How did she go from what she had last night to this?
Because it's just like straightening your hair. And she
Okay,
had
but if you
extensions
straighten your
in.
hair, doesn't it stay straight for more than 3 minutes?
She wasn't on television last night.
Well, whatever night she was on. Was she on Friday, Wednesday, Monday, whatever day last week? I'm still here. Cool, Lewis, cool.
Well,
I bought a model of the Apache
I
helicopter
don't
when I was
really
a
know
kid.
the ins and outs of
Loved
it because her hair is a little different than mine. So, okay, it's a lot different than mine.
Go tag your partner. All right, I'll be right back while this exciting match is going on right now.
Man, now I need water. Cool, our audio connection was lost because Mr. G walked out of the room. We still getting Reginald in these stupid games with him. Love that. Bro, you didn't get kicked in the head, you got kicked in the shoulder. Don't pretend you got kicked in the head, Natty. That's Wrestling 101. Have you been in the business for like 25 years? You always go on and on about it. Oh look, Shayna ate the pin. Are we surprised by that? No, nobody should be. I hate you, Reginald. You just need to get away from Shayna Baszler. Jeez. I like Nia's gear. It's different. I'd really appreciate it if I had sound. Unfortunately, I don't. Yeah. And the sound is back. Really? Shayna ate the pin again? Turn on her! Turn on her! Do it! Do it! Do it! Smack him upside the head. Do it! Do it! Shayna! Do it! Walk away! Or beat him up. And then walk away. I don't... Oh! Well, Nia turned on Reginald. Okay. Not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. As long as Reginald is out of the picture.
Cool. All right. Alrighty then. Reggie sucks. Reggie sucks. Reggie sucks. Oh, and Reginald is about to become the 24/7 champion. Alrighty then. It's really funny how the crowd went from Reggie sucks to Reggie, 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 as he wins the 24/7 championship. Yeah? Yeah. Oh, man. Alrighty then, Reginald is the new 24/7 champion. You get dropped by Nia and Shayna and you win the 24/7 championship. That pretty much sums it up for you. Pretty much? Pretty much. Maybe yeah, any match with Shayna, she eats the pin still. It's been like a year. And a lot of yeah. I'm begging WWE to not keep teasing the split of Nia and Shayna for as long as they did between Bayley and Sasha. Yeah. Cool. I'll take it. Alrighty then. Reggie's your new 24/7 championship. He's not your new 24/7 championship. He's your new 24/7 champion. Jeez. So all the belts have Velcro? I guess. You know, he might be a good guy to have the 24/7 championship because he can do all the acrobatic stuff. So, like, you could do, like, this cool, like, sequence of, like, people coming after him and he, like, pulls himself up into, like, I don't know, the ceiling. And it could be cool. I don't know, maybe not. And maybe, I don't know. You might be able to do some cool stuff. They've been saving the Reggie turn for fans. Somebody backstage must really like the guy. Yeah. I mean, I think he's a talented dude. For sure. I think that, like, I don't know. I think that, like I said, he's talented. I think he's cool, when not with Nia and Shayna. He does some really cool, like, spots and stuff with, like, the flips. Dun 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 dun. Okay, it's Sheamus. Dun 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 dun. I can exclusively reveal the truth. Maven has teeth. Oh man, that's funny. Is Sheamus, like, getting any reaction? Because it doesn't sound like he is. This is a championship contenders match. I'm glad that we can specify between a regular match and a championship contender match. Because I wouldn't have known the difference. Tomorrow night on NXT, Cross killed Gargano, and then he killed Joe. So what's Joe gonna have to say about it? Find out tomorrow on NXT. Also, Xia Li and Mercedes, just kidding. Xia Li versus Raquel Gonzalez in an NXT Women's Championship match tomorrow. Tune in to find out who will win. NXT live tomorrow night, 8/7 Central on USA Network. Maven, Sheamus crowd reaction was mild at best. I mean, like, I never really, like,
thought he got like a huge. It's not like a John Cena pop or anything, but like I don't know. I feel like the crowd was just like very silent, you know? Like I don't know. I was expecting him to get some sort of reaction, and he just kind of didn't. The lone Sheamus. Xylee wins tomorrow? Don't think so. No, I don't think so. Did you see the Lindsay Dorado fall? That was so funny. I did. That was funny. John Cena, you can't see me. What's Humberto's reaction going to be? I'm curious. I don't know that he's gonna get much of a reaction. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But I'm not expecting him to get a huge reaction. I just don't think people care, truthfully. So, I don't know. After this, WWE might go back to Thunderdome. Do. We're on a commercial break right now, by the way, just in case nobody got that. La di da di dum da da dum dum da dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. So far, C+. Yeah, I don't think this has been as good as SmackDown was on Friday. I don't think so. Like, John Cena was cool, and I liked John Cena and Matt Riddle thing at the beginning. And that's about it. I mean, like, oh my gosh, it's Cross! What in the flying figs is this? Cross is debuting on Raw tonight? Alrighty. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Oh man, sorry, let me go back through the chat. Alberto's theme song jump scares the crowd. I've seen him live. His theme comes out of nowhere. Will Thunderdome be on 2K22? Grant, don't you mean this guy? No. In the words of Hulk Hogan. Oh man. Tonight, yeah. Way to ruin the surprise, WWE. But, like, I don't know why you tell people why you're doing that. Why would you just not, like, have him, like, show up? I mean, who's he fighting? A nobody? Probably. But why? I don't know. I find it kind of weird that we're moving crossover. He still has the NXT Championship, and he's, like, on Raw. I don't know. Maybe it's to, like, get more exposure for NXT, but, like, also, it just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Because I wouldn't think that you'd want to spread your NXT Champion too thin, right? Because he's your NXT champion, and you need him over there. But, I guess... I don't know.
I just don't know where he fits in right now on Raw. I mean, I guess you could easily throw him in a program with, like, Bobby Lashley or something, but, like, I don't want to see it right now. Like, I'm not... I don't want to see it right now because I think they have other things they could do with Lashley. But, like, outside of that, I don't know where he fits in. Where does he fit into the equation? I mean, I don't think you have many top superstar guys on Raw right now. And maybe that's the point of bringing crossover, is to bring some star power, but I don't know. WWE surprises are no more, but at least the Tooth Fairy is still real. Paige and Kevin Owens both debuted while being champ. Cross versus Lashley. Maybe all brands are combining. Maybe. Who's getting jobbed out for Cross? Jeff Hardy hasn't been around. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I think it's interesting that they moved him over, but, like, still, I don't know. Umberto is getting frustrated that Sheamus is a stiff worker. I have totally lost sound again because Mr. G is walked away. And Umberto is being slammed into the mat. Ow. Just kidding. It's the ring apron, the hardest part of the ring, or so we've been told. And commercial break. Cool. I stepped away a minute. Wait, they're debuting Cross tonight? Yup. Cross is debuting tonight. They announced that just a minute ago before this match got started. Yeah. I know the kind of the reaction here in the chat is why would you announce that? And, like, why would you announce that? Why'd you not just do it as a surprise? I don't know. I don't know. Are you not entertained? No, not really. The real question is he going to show up tonight with Scarlett? I don't think it really matters, one way or another. You know, I think Scarlett is cool, and I think it's a cool thing, like, but I don't know. Cross being moved over tonight makes no sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. See, I was thinking Cross was going to be, Cross was going to be around, like, maybe after SummerSlam. I threw around the idea last week after the Joe and Cross thing. I said they should do Joe and Cross at SummerSlam. So I was thinking, like, maybe he'd, like, his first, like, main roster type thing would be doing his match with Joe at SummerSlam, but I don't know that that's going to happen now. Maybe Joe, like, follows him to Raw and beats him up? I don't know. I have got no idea. None whatsoever. But yeah, I don't think it does make a whole lot of sense to move him over tonight. Because like I said, I don't know that he doesn't have a program to do on here right now. I don't even care about Raw since y'all said Becky's not showing up. Cross could work both shows. Why is it so hard to imagine? For me personally, I just don't think there's a program for him to be involved in right now. I just don't. I don't think it's the most brilliant idea to put him up against Lashley right now. Especially going into SummerSlam, and we're going to be doing this thing with Goldberg, so it seems. I don't know why you would do that, so I just wouldn't. It makes no sense to do it right now. And anybody else on the roster, I just don't think there's anybody for him to fight on Raw at the current moment. I really don't think there is. Personally, I think if they wanted to move him to a show and bring him up, I think he would have been better on SmackDown. Because I feel like there are more guys over there that are in the sort of, I don't want to say mid-card range, but I guess sort of mid-card range, like you have Nakamura, like a lot of the guys that were in the ladder match yesterday, I feel like the SmackDown side of things, I think they could do some fun matches over there, but I feel like a lot of the guys from the Raw side of things, like Morrison, I can't ever see Morrison being in a legitimate match with Cross without it being like a giant squash thing and like a joke. because it just wouldn't be. McIntyre, maybe they put him into a program with McIntyre. I don't quite know how that makes sense with the situation with Jinder and last night and what they did with that. So I don't think that makes a ton of sense. You know, like, you had a guy like Ricochet and people like that. Like, they're not going to go up against and have, like, a big-time feud with Cross on Monday Night Raw. They're just not. Which is why I think, like, SmackDown would have been a better thing. Because, like, I think they, you know, you have Kevin Owens over there, Nakamura. I mean, you had Sami Zayn. They have some, like, mid-card guys that have actually been doing things over the last couple of months that, I don't know, I guess maybe they could do some sort of program with him for a short time before, like, moving on to somebody like Roman or something like that. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like it's really random, you know? Random. If you watch WWE for 3 hours and not find some sort of entertainment, there's something wrong with you. I mean, the graphics look good in 4K, but other than that, yeah. I guess Cross is going to drop the NXT champion. The way the story is going, it's almost impossible for them not to let him get back into the ring. Yeah, I agree. You don't necessarily have to have Cross lose the title. He could just do as Paige and Asuka did, forfeit it, and have a tournament to crown the new champion. Yeah, I think Char's losing tonight. Cash in, buying Nikki. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened, but I feel it's a waste of Money in the Bank. That's what I think. I think putting a Money in the Bank briefcase on Nikki is kind of a waste anyways, because I don't really know where they're going with it, and I don't know. I think it's so weird because they give her this new gimmick, and then they decide to give her the Money in the Bank briefcase. I truly think it's going to turn out like an Otis situation. Not necessarily maybe her like losing the briefcase, but she's not winning the cash in. I don't think that's happening. So I don't know. I just feel like they just gave it to her for the sake of giving it to her, and they don't really have a ton of idea as to what they want to do with it. At least that's the way I kind of am looking at it, like, right now. And I guess we'll see what they do with it, but, like, I don't know. Isn't NXT live? How could he work both shows? Yeah, NXT is live, and they're traveling with Raw and SmackDown, and NXT is still being based in Florida, right? That's what they're doing there, because I don't think NXT is traveling yet. Maybe they are, I don't know. But as far as I know, they're staying at the CWC, and they're going to continue doing stuff there. So, like, Cross having to go back and forth, I mean, like, he could do it, but also, like I said, why would you want to spread your champion too thin? I don't know. This hasn't been a terrible match, but it's, like, also not, like, yay, awesome, right? So, it is what it is. And a drop kick to Sheamus. Humberto's probably winning and is probably going to get another shot at the title. I'm just guessing. Or just kidding. We're going to kick out at 2. Because, you know. Don't let Cross lose the title. He'll be very, he'll be very cross because his name is Cross. You don't make Cross. Ah, man. Finn Balor could have a feud with Roman. That way Roman could get his win back. Because let's not forget Balor beat Roman clean. Potentially. Possibly. I thought they'd put Money in the Bank on Bliss. They should have, but then we all should have known they'd give it to Nikki because of the new gimmick. It really is a copy of Otis last year, and she'll make history as the first woman to unsuccessfully cash in. Yeah, man. I don't know. I just don't even understand the idea. Aside from them just saying, you know what, let's put it on her. Honestly, I would have much rather seen, like, Alexa or Liv. Those would have been my two picks, I guess. I really thought they were going to pull a swerve and bring, like, Sasha or somebody out and have her win it. However, they didn't. I didn't feel that the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match had a whole bunch of star power in it. And it's just, I don't know. I just didn't think it was a very good match. I thought it was really sloppy. Probably one of the worst Women's Money in the Bank ladder matches
we've like ever had. I thought it was bad. So yeah, Cross or Liv. I would have much preferred either of them before Nikki. It just is what it is. So Sheamus won, and Humberto lost. Man. I really need Dad to get back here so I can hear this godforsaken show. And he left his phone here, so I can't even text him to, like, throw me the headphone. Because the sound is legitimately, like, ah! Just get back here, bro. Yeah. Let this load. Freaking losers, bro. Thanks, Raw. I got sound back. Mr. G gave up on Raw. Oh, man. He's coming back. I think he's getting food. It's Lashley with an open challenge. Who's going to answer it? I don't know. Does this mean Sheamus is the number one contender to his own title? Oh, man. That's funny. Bliss would have been perfect with her gimmick to play mind games with the champions across Raw, SmackDown, and even NXT. Yeah, I mean, it would have been fun. And now you gave it to Nikki, and Nikki's just going to lose it.
Sorry.
Mr. G gave up on Raw.
Well, no, we had a problem.
What?
Our second refrigerator seems to have stopped working.
Oh, no.
So I had to help move everything from that refrigerator
Well, it's a good thing we don't have much out there.
to the other refrigerator.
Yeah, we really just put leftovers in there and extra.
Yeah, there was a few things out there.
It's the big white one in the garage,
Extra
right?
butter. Yeah.
That's what I thought. That
Yeah.
smells really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
But I probably wouldn't be able to eat it because it looks spicy.
Cue the auction tanks, all tanks on deck. Lashley's coming out, so here comes Nursing Home Bill. Oldberg.
Maven, what do you think is next for Kofi? Biggie is going to avenge. Oh my god, I have that t-shirt!
What the crap? I come back. There was like 17 people in here. I come back and we're down to 12.
Yeah, they were listening to me talk about Cross and how much he, like,
I'm
doesn't
just gonna
have to
leave.
do on Raw. Cross is debuting tonight.
Yeah, I heard that.
Okay, you have a hair stuck to your... It's not your hair.
Thank God.
But
don't
Cross
have any.
is debuting tonight on Raw. Where? I don't know. Okay, Kofi. I don't think Kofi's gonna do anything. I think Big E's gonna avenge Kofi, and Kofi's gonna... No, just kidding. Not Kofi. Big E is gonna cash in on Lashley. So I think ultimately Big E is gonna be moved back to Raw, and New Day will be reformed. That's what I think.
Rip refrigerator 2019 to 2020 May freezes. Satan in hell.
Aw, man. We've had that refrigerator forever.
We've had the refrigerator since you were like a baby.
Yeah. Old. It's an old refrigerator, like me. Cue the oxygen tank. All tanks on deck. Lashley's coming out, so here comes Nursing Home Bill. Oldberg.
I'll check it out, Lewis.
Kofi is essentially dead. Make sure there's no dust blocking the vents. That made
It
mine
could be
stop
that.
working. I vacuumed really good and restarted it, working to this day. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Carmella versus Bianca for the SmackDown Women's Championship this Friday, guys. Yeehaw! You missed a really epic match between Sheamus and Humberto. Sheamus won.
Yeah, because I've never seen that match.
The sound was pretty much non-existent for the entire time. I think it's because this stopped working. The sound on here stopped working. It wasn't the headphones. I thought it was the headphones, but then I went in to disconnect the headphones, or reconnect the headphones, but they were connected. So
Well,
it was just the stream.
Probably because I might have been out of range, too, because I was down.
Probably. Bro, I'd really appreciate
In the
it if my
garage.
brother would stop messaging me on Discord. Bro! Why are you calling me? Stop calling me! Stop calling me! Thanks.
Bro. Literally. He just called me in Discord.
Carmelo,
Like, dude. I was like, bro, leave me alone. Like, and then he messaged me like 12 times.
Time to take out the refrigerator family album. This was him when he was 1 year old. Oh, look at him. Pee on the floor while we defrost the Hot Pockets.
Stop calling me. Stop calling me. Thanks.
Gaming, that's why he was dressed as Skeletor last night. Yes.
What?
Looks like a squash match for Lashley and then Alexa's Playground. Remember what happened the last time Alexa closed the show? Shayna Baszler died. Yep. That is correct.
I'm trying to stream, bro. Quit calling me. And if it's the baby, take your phone back. It's probably the baby he's calling me. He said, you just called me, you dingus. No, I didn't. I just had to answer the call. I hate my brother sometimes. He's literally in the kitchen and he's calling me on Discord. Leave me alone, bro.
I think they're downstairs.
Okay, whatever. He's downstairs in the basement and he's trying to call me. Like, just leave me alone. I'm trying to watch Monday Night Raw, bro. Jeez. It's sad I'm not Predictions champ. Whatever. Loser. I hate my brother. Absolutely did call me, but whatever. Dude, I had 18 notifications and it was just from him. Apparently, I accidentally called him. The second time he did call me, though. I'm telling you.
Shayna always dies. She was such a badass when she started. She was.
And now she's
you guys
such a loser.
put cheese on your French toast? Because I got my French toast with cheese.
What?
No, I don't put cheese on my French toast.
I put berries on my French toast. I actually don't eat French toast very often.
The baby's a good rapper, Maven. The memes of glory.
Yeah, the baby is cool. Kind of.
Fiend Answers Open Challenge. Maven, the baby is cool rapper, better than Hit Row.
Not wrong. Hit Row is trash. Alright, seriously, who's going to answer the open challenge? Woo! Yeah, toast. Yeah, toast. P, tell him what's up. Because it's too much work to say MVP. Just take off the first two letters.
Xavier answers the challenge.
No. No. Woods, I've seen you fight Lashley far too many times. I don't need to see it again. Well, that's a way to get over with people, I guess.
Karrion Kross.
Oh. No, I don't think it'll be Cross. It'd be stupid for them to do Cross versus Lashley first night out and have Cross lose. Bro, what happened last night, you kicked the crap out of Kofi and that was that. There's really not much to explain. I'm just saying. It's going to be John Cena. There you go. Bro, I hate the what chant with every fiber of my being. Like, shut up, bro. No, not what. Stop.
No.
Can't wait for Cena to be on. Dom said he opened the show, but I couldn't see him. It's Daniel Bryan. Cut your Easter egg in half and put some Cocoa Pops in it. A little bit of ghetto culture for y'all.
Punch these people in the face. Or the vocal box or whatever. So, vocal cords. Vocal box.
Punch them in their vocal box.
Whatever. So they can't yell what? Because I'm over it. I did not miss that.
No one.
No more women. No more champagne. No more fun and games. Yeah, he said that last week.
They didn't bleep that out?
No. They bleeped out John Cena, but they didn't bleep out MVP.
What?
Because, I don't know.
Who? It's John Cena! You can't see him! Look. Some people are chanting Goldberg. And he's pressing I said Goldberg. Excellent!
Keith. It's Keith Lee! Okay, sorry. Keith Lee is back! I'm happy with that.
MVP
I'm
was
happy
bleeped
with
out
that.
for me, but not Cena. That's weird, because Cena was bleeped out for us, and MVP wasn't.
It's Keith Lee! Cool!
I'll have to mute WWE commentary.
I'll take it, man.
And have Jerry Springer replace the commentary. Yeah.
Good to see him back. It's
Yes.
been a while.
Mia Yim on Friday then? Yes, now his theme song can finally be released.
Keith Lee! What a surprise. Yeah, man. Oh, very good with me. Nice sunnies, Maven. Oh, thanks. They're yellow. They're wicked. They're my favorite sunglasses.
Yeah, I didn't expect this, but he's not getting much of a pop here.
I mean, he is. It's decent. Keith Lee is cool. Glad to see him back.
Maven Smiley, stop, you're blinding my eyes. Bobby bodied Keith Lee last time, though, but maybe Keith will beat him this time. Possibly. I miss NXT theme. NXT theme was good. You look like Bono with those shades. Do you even know who Bono is? You too. Keith Lee needs to team up because they're a couple. I didn't feel it. Maybe it was just me.
Well,
but
Mia Yim put up a tweet 2 minutes ago. She said, "You guys, this is huge. Tears of joy. So happy and proud. Nothing keeps him down." At Real Keith Lee. So I guess I'd imagine that whatever was going on, they weren't sure if he was going to come back at all.
COVID.
I don't know. But whatever it was, whether it was an injury, whatever the case may be, I guess they were expecting that he wasn't going to be able to come back, but here he is, which is really cool. I'm glad to see him back. He hasn't wrestled since February 8th, to be specific. So, yeah. I I think people are just shocked, but they ruined him initially on Raw. They've got to get him on a roll and get fans believing in him, and then the booking of him. I agree for sure. The match with Lashley that Keith Lee's about to have is the championship contender match, by the way. So if he wins, he gets a shot at the title, which is cool. I like that they're specifying now that if he what in the crap is this? Sorry, I'll finish my train of thought in a second.
Don't Breathe 2.
Okay. Anyways,
I have never seen Don't Breathe, so
what was I saying? Oh. I like that WWE is mentioning that. Shut up.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Stop it. I like that WWE is mentioning the championship contender thing, because I feel like it gives some stakes to the match, which is always nice, and tends to make the matches better, or a little more enjoyable to watch, I guess, because they're for something. So.
People were 100% expecting Oldberg's music. Yes.
I still think Goldberg is showing up. We'll see.
Yeah. Keith Lee return was awesome. Yeah, I think it's cool that he's back.
Keith Lee.
I know, Jack.
Oh man.
Just an expression because Bono wears colorful shades the whole time. He does. He had when he debuted on the main roster.
To his theme that he showed up with, for sure. Yeah, it wasn't as good.
Welcome back to Monday Night Raw.
Versus Charlotte Flair in the main event. In the main event tonight on Raw. A women's championship rematch. I don't know what that was.
How'd you go from British to like Texan?
That was. I don't know. Talent? Ah, man, I'm glad to see Keith Lee back.
Monday Night Raw.
Raw. That wasn't even really British. Raw. I don't know what that was. Kind of Australian. Not really. But, Raw. Whatever. Oh, bask in his glory. That's what they're yelling. See, Keith Lee is over.
Yeah, all 6 of the guys were yelling bask in his glory. Because they're the only ones that watch NXT. Well, now let's hear a British Texan, Maven.
February, Corey Graves. February 8th, to be
around
specific.
January.
February 8th, okay.
That was around January.
Get it right. Whoop, whoop, Keith Lee. Well, I'd really appreciate it if this could load. You know what I really want? I want some tea now.
I'm
I would
sorry.
like some chai tea.
If you book SmackDown, who would you have take the title from Roman? I don't know. I don't know. This is a match I've been waiting for. Yes. I think this is a match, you know, that's a good match. I mean...
Oh, man. Oof. Face first into the mat. When the idea becomes reality.
Less than 24 hours ago,
Decimated
he
Kofi
decimated Kofi Kingston.
Keith Lee might have stepped into something he was not prepared for.
Poop.
Camera cuts MVP foreshadows his interference.
I would say so, probably, Grant.
I'd say so, probably just because to keep, not to have Keith Lee take the L. Because I don't know that Lashley should lose, but I also don't think that Keith Lee should lose either. With it being his first match back. Oh. Oh, man!
They just killed the cameraman.
He couldn't get him up. Oh, man. Oof.
Just a little too much. Lashley couldn't lift him.
That was kind of, yeah. That kid in the front row is going, oh, I just got knocked over by Keith Lee bumping the barricade. Ow!
He just dripped his sweat on me. I'm not washing my face ever again.
Oh. Shh. What exactly is this shh thing? He did that yesterday, too.
He's telling people to shut up.
Shh. What does that mean?
Means be quiet.
Okay, but why, though?
You losers. All of you are losers. Be quiet.
Keith Lee's barely moving at this point.
He should.
Bro, you
The
literally said that last night.
The ref should get in and stop this thing.
They shouldn't have even started the match. The ref just should have stopped it before it even started.
This match doesn't even start because it's dangerous.
Here comes the Hurt Lock.
I was gonna say I don't think he's. It's gonna be tough for Lashley to lock that in on him. He's gonna have to beat him another way, I think, to make me believe it.
Ah, spear! Goldberg, anyone? Oh, man. Ah, that kind of sucks. Ah, I don't like that Keith Lee just ate the pin. I don't know that that was the best move to have his first match back. Is he bleeding from the ear? Or is that just sweat?
It's just sweat.
No, it's blood.
It's blood.
He took a Conor McGregor to the ear, or whatever that was.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't know that Keith Lee should have lost. I mean, I also think it's
I don't
just
care
a
if he
tough
loses,
position.
but they didn't even make it interesting.
I think it's just a tough.
Like there was no like they didn't even make this like me go, wow, this was cool.
Like, I don't know. I thought it was a good match.
That didn't even
Yeah, man, he's bleeding from the ear.
That was a disappointing solo Star Wars story. First match back and you lose. Well, I don't care if he lost. I just don't like the way they did it. Like, they didn't even make him look good.
And there he is. And that is why they bring him back. For the crowd to do that. That is why they bring him back. Goldberg! Goldberg!
The guy took his mask off to yell Goldberg. And 15 people around him are getting COVID right now.
This is why they bring him back. It's for
Gets
people
his
to go
oxygen
nuts.
tanks.
That's it. That's why they bring him back.
He gets a pop, man.
That's it.
Like him, hate him, he still gets a pop.
Who's next?
Bobby just mouthed the F-bomb.
Bro, did you just, like, inhale the smoke?
Yeah, he
What?
always does. Anytime Keith Lee is close to the
That
WWE title,
can't
Goldberg
be
comes
good
out.
for you.
Just like the McIntyre match. Yep. Yes! He just gave that kid a hug.
And that guy was like... wait.
You gave him a hug, give me five!
No, he was like, the guy did this. Ready? Put your hand up and give me a handshake. He was all like, and Goldberg was like, yeah, no. Sorry, I only give kids hugs, not you.
Goldberg! Goldberg is a walking concussion. He is.
Look who's behind door number 2. Goldberg. Man, I wanted Brock Lesnar, not Goldberg! Bro, you just blew out our speakers and our headphones. Well, that was it. The 5 seconds of fame right there.
The big FP, I'm going. Goldberg better not win unless Big E catches it. He's not winning. They just bring him back for the one-time thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if Goldberg won the title, so then Drew could win it back. Because that's just...
Bill
something
shouldn't
that
be
they
inhaling
do.
all that smoke when his stamina is already at 3.5 minutes. The thing is, that grown man was a kid when Goldberg was in his prime. That kid has no idea who Goldberg is. The guy's like, my hero! And the kid's like, oh,
Yeah, Goldberg.
I don't know who you are.
But you seem cool.
Yeah, give me a hug.
These people like you, I guess.
I doubt Goldberg wins. They just brought him back just for a pop.
Well.
You kill Keith Lee to do this. Why?
I think bringing Keith Lee back, I don't know, I'm just glad to see Keith Lee back on television, you know?
Goldberg's got COVID, right? I don't know if Goldberg has COVID. Big E should cash in if Goldberg wins the title. Goldberg, the man that nearly killed Taker.
Yeah.
To lose my goddamn mind, Goldberg, like, bro, is older than my dad. Like, why? Why? For once, I'd rather see Brock Lesnar for once than Goldberg. Like, come on, bro. He draws a pop.
He draws a pop, but so does Brock. I would have much rather seen Brock versus Lashley. However, I don't think we're gonna get that. I think if Brock is coming back, I think it'll be to fight Roman. Unfortunately, and so yeah.
But I still want Fiend versus Bobby. Like, Fiend doesn't need a title. But I still want to see him fight. I think that'd be interesting.
I will be back.
I'm sad that Keith Lee didn't win, and the match wasn't great. No, it was a terrible match. Any good Goldberg match in the past 5 years? No. But it's not about having a good match. It's just about getting him out there. Big E is cashing in on the Oldberg. Big E is cashing in on Oldberg is the only way they could have save face if he beats Lashley. I would say so. I would agree with you, Stone Cold David. Keith Lee versus Sheamus at SummerSlam? Why? You just killed him. Anything you're trying to build with him, you just destroyed. Oldberg Taker was definitely not a good match. No. I think RK Bro will win tag titles at SummerSlam. I think that's a possibility. Will Keith Lee fight Sheamus in SummerSlam? I don't know. This Ryan Reynolds movie reminds me of They Live and Pixels had a child. That's funny. Business. Bubby. Hey, Bubby.
Yeah, keyword WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg. Disrespect. He came out and said, "I'm next." Okay. No response? Well, that's fine. It's Jinder Mahal to talk about Drew, and then we'll probably get a story from Drew.
There was this time when
I was Scottish.
I was a kid
and
I had to face 3 people. And I destroyed all of them.
Yep, that'll be Drew's story. And so, it is Jinder Mahal's birthday. That is true.
Like Brock versus Bobby draws money, but Goldberg versus Bobby? Like, put Goldberg against someone else besides the title picture, and W wonder why people say
No,
AEW
but
is
that's
doing better
why he
with
gets...
show young talent. He still gets a
No,
pop.
this is why he would not be on the show if it wasn't for a championship match. It's like in his contract. He gets 2 matches a year, and every one of them is a championship match, because you can't put him in a match against somebody without, a championship. Makes no sense.
Yep.
I guess.
I'm coming for you, Bobby Lashley.
A 3-on-1 assault from Mahal and his
They made
two
a
buddies
statement.
2 weeks ago. And
3
then last
big guys
night,
beating up 1 guy. Mr. G, Free Guy, is definitely similar to They Live, just modernized. Yeah, I want to check it out.
Drew Smart. That isn't even remotely the same thing. Oh, because they broke it up. Drew just happens to carry around a replica sword. And then you know what they did? Later that night, they made a set of Mattel toys with a motorcycle and Drew beating it up.
Jinder just happened to drive his motorcycle, and it's the only vehicle you see in the building.
Yeah. Well,
So Oldberg ain't gonna be in Saudi if they go there. I don't. Depends on if the Saudi prince wants him. Yeah, he'll be there.
oh man.
The fact this man's wrestling name is Shanky is funny to me. They should have had him with Retribution.
And now we're showing last night Drew being taken out. That's how he didn't win Money in the Bank, is because of Jinder. He would have.
I bought a Claymore online to go with my other swords, but it's the shortest one in my collection.
Man. So let's hope this feud with Jinder actually goes somewhere and isn't just stupid, but I'm afraid it's just going to be stupid.
Shanky and Veer.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty.
Well,
Jinder
maybe you should
can
give
ride
one to
a
Corbin.
motorcycle.
Because Corbin has none.
As long as Bobby Lashley's WWE champion. That's what I'm saying. They're going to give the title to Goldberg so Drew can get another title opportunity.
The what?
The modern day Maharaja. Alrighty. Okay. So he's singing. Sorry, is it Veer or is it Shanky? I don't know who he said was singing it because I don't know which one is. I don't know who has which name. Oh, McIntyre came in with a chair. Just took out. Why are you two just standing there? They're going, don't make the wrong move because we're going to get hit with this too and it's going to hurt. What is that guy doing?
I don't know, but that guy has the longest arms ever.
He didn't even beat him up. He's not even beating him up. He's literally just standing there.
That guy, he has the longest arms ever. And from his knee to his feet is about 3 inches. And from his knees to his thighs is about 48 inches.
He's a big dude.
Well, he's a big dude, but it's all in like nothing's in proportion. No, I'm like making fun of how he looks. I'm just like, holy crap, his arms go down to his knees.
His arms go down to his knees. Those chairs are really breakable, man.
Shanky. See? Jinder vs. Drew is just Drew trying to help one of his best friends. Some women before they end up moving Drew to SmackDown and feed him to Reigns for a stopgap pay-per-view opponent on the way to Mania.
Probably.
I can see that.
Probably.
Oh, getting another chair.
Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Well, thank you, Nightbot. Really appreciate that comment.
Dude's name is Shanky, guys. He could be on one side of the ring, stick his arm out, and he could grab the ropes on the other side. His arm is that long.
Shanky is
He's more gangly than girl. Am I wrong? Am I just seeing things? The dude's arms are long.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
I thought dude was gonna take the piece of chair off and make him tap like Edge.
20. Well, Shanky just kind of took a beating.
Kind of.
20 chair shots. Oh no, Mr. G.
He stretched Armstrong.
Well, alrighty.
Shanky is dude, holy crap! Did you see his shoulder?
No. I just happened to look at
It's cut. It's bruised.
Yeah, he's probably gonna have a nice.
That's been over 20 if you count the chair shots from before. Shanky's dead. Yeah.
It's cross. It's cross. It's cross. Doomsday is coming.
Why don't you have Scarlett with him?
I don't know, do you?
That's just
Are
stupid.
they going to? Well, there's no Scarlett.
Shanky should be injured next week, but I doubt it. Cross. Shanky could be in the middle of the ring and make the tag. He could! His arms are freaking long.
No Scarlett. They might have other plans for Scarlett.
Why?
I don't know. Have a wrestle?
Okay, you could still have her work with him. Just
You
like I said
could.
they would. WWE's calling up all the best talents from NXT. Oh, yeah, well, calling them up doesn't mean anything if you don't do anything with them.
Well, he's kind of getting a... Bro, nobody is like, what is this? From the 35 people on both sides that just watched him walk down the ramp, there was like nothing. What is that guy doing?
They've ruined Cross by butchering his entrance, taking Scarlett from him. Yeah! Cross still has to fight Joe. Yes, he does.
He's kind of not really getting a reaction.
They're gonna actually use Scarlett in the ring too. But it's still, you still.
Oh, and it's Jeff Hardy. It's so Jeff Hardy can get his new music back.
You think you could like bring like her with him? I don't know.
Yeah, they will get a short push until they realize it's not the talent that sucks. Okay, Jeff's getting squashed tonight. I think Jeff's getting his new music back. I mean, maybe he will, maybe he won't. But it'd be cool if he did. He's not getting a reaction because why is he there? Yeah, I don't know. It didn't look like anybody really was like, huh? You know, like people were like, okay, what? Jeff is a sacrificial lamb. He's there to bury Jeff. Cross versus Fiend eventually. Vince just grabbing talent that still needs the exposure from NXT. I guess, but I don't know. R.I.P. Jeff Hardy. No reaction for Cross. Maybe nobody. They just like, I don't know. It's because Scarlett makes Cross's engines better. And they did say once live fans were back that Jeff would use his old theme. Yep. Well, Jeff is dead. Jeff has to win this. If he doesn't, he's done with in WWE forever. Maybe no more words is Jeff Hardy's old theme song. Yeah. Jeff isn't winning. Jeff isn't winning. I'm sorry. Jeff isn't winning. Vince thinks that fresh talent will boost ratings, but then the writers ruin them, and Vince blames the talent. Yeah, I don't... It's baffling to me, man. It's baffling. Jeff just counting his days in his contract. Yeah, man. Like, it's... I don't know. I think it's, like, such a, like, bleh thing, right? Bleh. Bleh. This movie looks interesting. Jungle Cruise. Won't be surprised if Jeff gets his old theme back. I won't either, but Jeff isn't winning. That's the only reason they're putting Jeff out there would be to give him his old music back.
Yeah, Jared, I think that Jeff is... I mean, Matt's made a lot of comments about what, working with Jeff. I think Jeff's just, like, riding it out.
I think Jeff won't get a dub in WWE again. I think he'll retire in Omega. Yeah. It's sad they're making Jeff out to be a jobber.
He's just going to go on, and I think that AEW will be taking him in.
I mean, I think Jeff Hardy still has a decent amount to give to the business, and, like, to the fans and stuff. Because it's not like he can't go out there and put on a good show, because he can. It's just that WWE... I feel like WWE... just doesn't care. They don't want to do it.
The thing is, you can find ways to work people in and do stuff with them. I mean,
WWE just doesn't.
AEW has done it with the wrestlers. With these WWE wrestlers, brought them in and got them to have huge pops. There's no reason they can't do it if they just let them perform.
Excuse me.
Old theme's back.
And that's why they did this, is to get his music.
Yeah, because now he's going to get killed.
See, this is a crowd reaction. Cross didn't get this.
Well, that's because you haven't built anything up. Like, there's 6 people that know who Karrion Kross is. That one guy's like, give me a hug, man. Goldberg wouldn't do it. Would you do it?
That pop.
I was never a Jeff fan or a Jimmy Uso fan, but Jimmy should take heed. At least he end up like Jeff. Yeah, I can see that. That pop, holy hell. Yeah, I mean, it's he's still got stuff, man. Jeff has to win with the old music back? Nah,
No,
I don't think so.
He's not winning. He's not beating Cross. You kidding me, man? Ah, no! Oh, yes. It's loaded up. I got my stuff to load up, finally. And I thought I messed it up by backing out. Hardy! Hardy's over. For sure. Cross is winning, though. But I think that's pretty clear.
We're about to see the golden shovel. I think Jeff told Vince that, hey, when my contract's up, I'm leaving. All right, Jeff. We're going to have you get destroyed all the time. You can have your music back.
But you're never winning again.
Yeah, you're going to get killed every time. That moment you realize that Jeff Hardy's music got a huge pop, then the current NXT champ, Karrion Kross. I think there's a lot of people that don't necessarily know who Karrion Kross is.
I hope Joe is there. I think doing the Joe interference would be cool, because then it runs back to NXT and it all connects together, and I think it'd be a neat thing. I don't know that they're going to, though. Bro, you weren't even remotely going to hit him.
We've gone through a whole Raw without any Eva.
Oh, she'll be on in a little bit.
Grandmaster Gaming, what are you doing? WTF, I just saw what happened. WTF. Well, I just saw Jeff do a flip and miss. Did you see something that we didn't?
Oh.
I'm shocked.
Well, there's Karrion Kross's feud on Raw for the next 6 weeks. It'll be Jeff Hardy. Wow.
Well, we can say
Okay.
yes. But aren't you bringing up NXT stars to be stars?
But you just
This
said
is
Jeff Hardy's never going to win anything, though.
Well, I did, but, like, this is the same stuff they've done with all their NXT call-ups. What have they done with any of them?
Well, and see, Jeff had to win by cheating.
They've done nothing with any of their call-ups.
I don't like that Jeff had to win by cheating, but that's the only way he was going to win. Oh, are you about to get beat up? Well... Did you hear the guy laughing? In the background?
KO, Finn, Sammy, 4 horsewomen.
And that was like, how many years ago that they were all
55
brought up?
years ago. Yeah, but look how long ago that was. I mean, when was the last time? I mean, if you, like, nothing recent had, like, all of the... Look at all the call-ups in the last 2 rounds. What have they done? Yeah, Rhea won the title, but...
It's Alexa.
I think it was by, you know, like, okay, we have to try and make a star here because we have no women. Joe shows up tonight? No, Joe's not showing up tonight. So how will this tie into his feud with Joe? Who knows?
Lily's back.
I'm glad they put Lily up there so I know that that's Lily. I wasn't sure who that was. Jeff cheated. He put his foot on the ropes. Yep.
Oh, it's Eva. Big mistake. What in God's name are they wearing?
Cross is undefeated no more. Nope.
Yeah, because you're a freaking loser and nobody cares.
I told you. So who was it that said something about Eva not showing up? We haven't seen Eva. Someone said something about Eva being here, and now here she is. Good job. Good job.
Eva. The last time somebody insulted Lily, they were stuck in a room with mirrors.
What the hell is that on Eva's head? I don't know. Viper needs to ditch his beep.
That's what I'm saying, man. You clearly did not watch Raw. Ha ha ha! You're gonna have Dewdrop do it. Ding. No.
Eva's head is Jada Sequoia. I have no clue if I said that right.
What was that? What was that? Didn't see that there before.
I didn't see that.
What was that? Oh man. What was that? Intentional fall was intentional. Okay. I don't even know what that was. Get Eva off my television. Good God. Ah.
Don't have a clue what that was.
I liked your fall better, just for the record. You very much so were just like, well, and just fell out of your chair. I mean, it was like really funny. Ah, man. Eva needs to go solo and win matches and quit cheating. See, but she can't win matches because she sucks.
Raw gets an A for effort tonight. And an F for actual putting stuff out there.
Oh, man.
Like, she could, like, you could act better than that. Oh.
Eva is just bad, man.
I'm a good actor.
She's just
Or actress.
bad. Why is she here?
I'll have Dewdrop tear your head off.
She just sucks, man. She's just bad. She's not
She should have
good.
done the Ric
She's
Flair.
legitimately not good at anything.
That would have been funny. Boom!
Like,
Eva just made me die laughing.
like legitimately, she's not good at any of it. She can't wrestle.
Dewdrop tripped her?
Did she? Because I didn't see it. I'm pretty sure she just tripped on her own feet. Or the non-existent air. Like,
Raw gets an L for lobotomize me.
I just don't get it,
Goldberg
man.
versus Bobby Lashley at SummerSlam. Yes, Ben. I'm thinking that's where we're headed. And it looks like Alexa versus...
Doudrop? Or Eva? I don't even know. Do I care? No. Is Alexa gonna win? Yes. That's all that's important at this point. Oh, man. We got some well-needed comedy from this show.
Oh, look out there. Oh, there was something there. She tripped on her own feet. I went back and watched it again. Yeah, and it wasn't even a good trip on your own feet. That was just like a Cena trip to Eva.
It was just
Well, he's
bad.
up the show, I think. I haven't seen him yet, so it's possible. I don't get that.
It was just
What
bad.
was that? Can anybody explain what that was?
No.
I'm trying to figure it out. No clue. Oh, yeah, it looks like it's...
This house is literally oozing with possibilities. After we just see a dead person with black goo coming out of their face. That's kind of creepy to be showing in a commercial. Now, granted, it is nearly 10 o'clock.
It's on Sci-Fi, apparently.
Viking Raiders versus who? Oh, Omos and AJ Styles. How did they earn themselves another opportunity at the Raw Tag Team Championships next week? How did they do that? They're just waiting for Randy to come back. This is my brutality!
We can't come up with matches. So, how about we have the same match that we just had? Tag titles rematch next week, yes.
This is my
They should have put a banana peel on the ground. It was so slapstick. Probably geared towards the children that watch, I guess. All these championship rematches are dumb. A.S.H. This is the third rematch already. It is. It's like, I don't, like... Why are they making no effort to make this good?
I don't know. Because I don't want to say it's... I don't want to say that this Raw has been... I feel like this Raw has been better than, like, previous Raws that we've had. I feel like it's been more watchable.
That's because you had John Cena.
Well, but it's not just John Cena. I feel
And
like
Goldberg.
some of the matches...
The crowd got into it more.
I feel like some of the matches have been more watchable. But, like, I don't know. I don't think it's been the worst Raw we've ever seen.
Well, no, it's
Guys,
not the worst Raw.
I'm really trying here to be more positive about Raw
You've
because
had some
generally
decent-
I'm very
there's some
negative
cool
about
stuff.
it.
But you have a lot of the same matches.
I agree. You have a lot of the same matches. Why are we still frozen on this screen? Oh, they're pictures.
They're
Got it. I
pictures.
thought we were showing them.
The Raw is MITB Backlash. It is. I don't understand it. It's the same stuff over and over again.
Don't disobey.
This Raw has... Sweet. It's rotten and raunchy. Oh, respect to Maven. This Raw sucks. The crowd has helped me stay awake, and this Raw was better than the last ones. I don't...
That's what I think. I feel like having the crowd has made it more enjoyable, and I feel like the product itself hasn't
Let me
been
ask you,
as terrible.
what made it better?
What do you mean?
What's made it better?
I liked the John Cena Riddle thing. I'm glad to see Keith Lee's back. Jeff Hardy got his theme song, which is cool. The Sheamus and Humberto match wasn't terrible.
We seen it!
I mean, technically
17 times!
we have, but I thought it was a decent match for what it was.
Cruella de Flair.
And we're getting this in the main event, which is fun. Oh yeah, and Goldberg's back, but that's not really a high point on my list of like the show.
So let's see. John Cena is back.
Mhm.
Jeff Hardy's music.
Mhm. Keith Lee.
Keith Lee
You're forgetting.
comes back and gets killed.
Like I said, I'm trying to give this show more of a benefit of the doubt. I've been really harsh on Raw, but I feel like this week's Raw is more watchable than others have been.
So out of all
That's
that,
what
you had
I'm
a
saying.
Cena at the beginning for 10 minutes. You had Jeff Hardy's music for 2 minutes. So 12 minutes out of all the Raw has been good. Yeah, that's a good show for a 3-hour show. 12 minutes of that show was awesome.
Okay, the Juice segment was good. I mean, I don't really care about the Gender Drew feud, but like whatever, you know, it's fine. Jeff winning was good.
You know why he won? Because now he's gonna get killed. Red-eyed Ziggy, how you doing? Thanks for following. I just got this feeling that he's gonna get killed now. It's over. Jeff's done.
Oh yeah, I think Cross is gonna beat him up. For
Oh
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
Don't get it. Better than Money in the Bank? I would say this has been a little bit better than Money in the Bank. Who's the heel? Who's the face? Who cares?
Oh yeah, Shayna and
Can't keep
Nia
up.
turned on Reggie, which was cool. I like that.
Okay, but... So?
The Alexa and Doudrop thing, or Alexa and whatever the heck, Eva Marie, that just made me laugh. So, like, I mean, I don't know. But I don't think it's been I mean...
How can Cross kill him with Joe on his back? Because I think he's going to give up the title. I think Cross is going to give up the title so he can come to Raw. I think that's how it's going to happen.
I'm going to go make a cup of tea real quick. Because
Hey,
we're going to commercial
Take
break.
this out there.
Sure. Do you need a new water from the fridge?
Well, yeah,
Or
but
your
you're gonna-
hat is falling off.
You're going to have to go downstairs to get it, because I think we had to move it downstairs when we were moving stuff around from the other refrigerator.
What?
When we were moving stuff from the other refrigerator, I think we took the bottles downstairs.
Yeah, I know. I was just wanting. I was just being.
Oh, yeah.
Shot my
Go away.
Steve Austin. Go away. Thanks. Thanks.
I'll have to watch that. I'm curious. After just that little part, I'm curious to see what it was about. Kevin Nash on the Broken Skulls. So Twitter's going off about Cross losing. Talking about him losing and talking about no Scarlett with him. Only one I saw was the one with Jericho. That's the only one I've watched. But this one with Kevin Nash looks pretty good. I watched the Nash Broken Skull episode yesterday. It's pretty good. I'm going to have to check it out. It looks pretty good. Does anyone like coconut water? I do, James. There's no way to explain Cross loss, but maybe you could say Cross is too busy dealing with Joe on NXT, and his mind wasn't in the right place tonight. That's why he lost, but WWE couldn't tell that. Why bring him up? I mean, I don't understand why they brought him up. Why didn't they just have him lose the title on NXT the other night and then bring him up? I don't get it. Again, it's one of those things where they don't build NXT stars. They don't, the NXT stars come in and they get destroyed. Like, they do nothing with them. Keith Lee got beat tonight in what I thought was pretty much a dominant match by Lashley. That's what everyone drinks in Hawaii. Yeah, I like coconut water. Were you surprised, Mr. G, when they mentioned and even talked about it? No, not really. Yeah, I like coconut water. I drink coconut milk. Ooh. Drew McIntyre, Alexa Bliss, and Reginald are on Raw talk. Yeah, well, it's got to be better than the last one. I don't like coconut water, but coconut milk is where it's at. Yeah, see, I like, if it's got coconut in it, I'll pretty much drink it. Were you surprised when they talked about AEW was what I mean, Mystery? No, I wasn't surprised. Because they knew that Jericho was going to talk about it when they had him. I don't think they would have, I don't think Jericho would have done it if he wasn't allowed to talk about it. Goldberg versus Bobby Lashley. Welcome back, Goldberg. Yeah, just for one match. Little Rascal. How you doing? Better not be any glitches in that. Yeah.
I need to very carefully put my tea down because it's like really full.
Becky's coming out.
Why?
Because they don't have this match at the end unless Becky's coming out.
Or Nikki cashes in. One of the two.
What's coconut milk like? It's like... Is it like regular? No.
It's a lot thicker and like creamier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Regular milk is way too watery. Okay? The closest consistency-wise that I would say to regular milk would be, at least, I guess it depends on the brand because some of them are thicker and creamier depending on what it is. But I find that oat milk is a lot waterier and more similar to, it's more similar to regular milk, I suppose, texture-wise. It can be thinner and more watery. I prefer like a thicker, creamier milk, I suppose.
Goldberg says, I'm next. Before I became a meatitarian, I loved a coconut. Coconut, I love coconut. There can be two options after this match.
I'm not against coconut. Bro, this is like so full. It's not even funny.
Yes, I see that.
It's really hot.
When you just make it, yeah, it's probably going to be.
Thanks.
You were quick.
I was quick. I got it done in the commercial break.
I know. You missed a lot, too.
Up, up, up. I missed that.
Like, is this the fourth time we've seen this? The third?
Oh, sorry. This is the fourth time. This is the fourth match. They've fought 3 other times before this.
Yeah. All within, like, the last month and a half?
Tasty.
What about papyrus? I never had papyrus. I also drink oat milk. Oat milk is good.
I didn't spill anything. Wow, that was magical. I really thought I was... This match fails to hold my interest.
Apparently it fails to hold the fans' interest, which is why Becky's coming out.
See, I think it's because...
I could have spelled it wrong.
They did this last night? Papaya?
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 I have never had papaya either.
I've had papaya before. We have it in those fruit things in there, in the kitchen. The little fruit cups.
Oh.
There's papaya in that. I've had dried papaya.
I have had papaya, yes,
I've had dried papaya. It's really sweet. Very sugary.
Goat milk? Never had goat milk.
I've had goat cheese. It's not very good. I just wasn't a fan. Fourth time, one-on-one. Mania, Hell in a Cell, 24 hours ago and tonight.
Yeah, I knew it was a lot. Becky Lynch coming back challenge Charlotte Flair for Raw Women's Champion.
I hope so.
I think so, Little Rascal. I think it's going to happen tonight.
Yes, that's it. Papaya. Papyrus is ancient paper.
Hey, papyrus, you know, eating that for lunch sometimes, you know. A little bit of salt and pepper on it, and there's nothing wrong with papyrus.
There have been 4 rematches on this show, by the way, just so people know. 4 rematches.
But it's such a good Raw. Because Jeff
said,
Hardy got his music back.
I never said it was such a good Raw. I said it was
John
more
Cena
watchable.
Was out for 10 minutes.
I said it was more watchable than other Raws have been, okay? Personally, I feel like it was more watchable. Now, if that's because of John Cena, so be it. It was more watchable, though, in my opinion.
For the first 10 minutes. You guys tried coffee jelly or even heard of it?
No.
I've never heard of coffee jelly.
What is coffee jelly?
Yeah, what is coffee jelly?
Ripley is hurt.
I don't know. Go to commercial and we'll find out. Did John Cena get his haircut? Yes, he did. I was going to say something, and now I totally forgot what I was going to say.
It's okay.
Well, you were talking about something. What were you talking about?
This show not sucking.
Yeah.
Her being watchable, and you said for the first 10 minutes or whatever, because John Cena.
Yeah. I don't remember where I was going to go.
I don't either.
That's how good this show is. I forgot what I was going to talk about now. I've eaten paper before. I still can't read, though.
The only part of the song I know, baby, baby. That's it.
If Becky's coming out, it's like only 9 minutes. Yeah, Becky's coming out at the end.
If she's coming out, it's going to be right at the very end. For sure.
We want to see John Cena and Edge versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. I don't think you're getting that, little rascal. You might. I don't know. Who knows?
Like I said, that's the only part of that song that I know. Now's not a good time, 3/5 of NSYNC.
So the NSYNC guys, were hard up for money, so they had to do a progressive commercial?
Yeah. I guess.
And only 3/5 of them.
I know. Wasn't Justin Timberlake in NSYNC, or am I making that up? He's living the good life now. And I don't know who the other guy is. I don't really know much about NSYNC. I really don't listen to their music.
They were in sync.
I'm more of a Backstreet Boys type of person of the two. I prefer Backstreet Boys. It's just, it is what it is. I know they have that Christmas song. What is that?
The Christmas song.
Yeah, what is that Christmas?
I don't know.
It's always on at Christmas.
Man, these commercials are awesome, aren't they? They're missing Timberlake.
It's always, but they're also missing somebody else who in sync.
You want to see John Cena and Edge versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins.
What did I do to this screen? It's so much. Look at this. It's when I was messing with the thing the other day, and I messed up the colors. I don't know how to fix it.
No, you didn't. I messed with the colors.
Oh.
But I can fix the colors. See, watch.
Okay,
Here. Watch. Go down, 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 down. We'll go with that one.
Okay.
Save and return. There.
I will not be joining the stream August 9th. That's okay.
Jared.
It's all good.
Why not?
In sync. Boy band.
Alexander, how you doing?
What's up?
Becky Lynch should come back. I think she's coming back here shortly. I'm excited for NCIS Hawaii. Well, they just as well have an NCIS Hawaii. They've got NCIS everything else.
It's Lance, Justin, Jason.
It's Chris. I
Joey
forget the last
Fatone,
name.
And Chris.
Kirkpatrick.
There you go.
Joey Fatwood wasn't in sync.
Joey Fatone. Oh, man. Yeah, he's an.
How would you like that?
I love that's how you said it, man. Somebody reads Joey Fat one. Is there a Joey Fat one here? Joey Fatone.
How would you like to grow up with that name? Fat one, come to the office. Joey Fat one, get to the office now.
Oh, man. Oh,
Somebody
man.
called me that once when I was young and sexy. Now it's just Big Show.
Oh, man.
I have a concert to go. I'll be seeing Shinedown. Cool, cool. You heard of Nirvana, Mr. G? Kurt Cobain? Yes. Smells like Teen Spirit?
Shinedown has some good music. You ever listen to anything from Shinedown?
No.
Oh, okay.
We had some frame rate droppage there.
Probably because it's Joey Fat One.
I said something about Joey Fat One, and then our stream cut out.
Oh, man. That was hilarious, dude. Oh, man. Joey Fatone, you weirdo.
Well, that's what I was going to say at first, and then I looked at it again, I was like, Joey Fat One!
See, it could have easily passed for that, though, because it was Grant typing it, and Grant, like, you switches words out all the time, so you could have easily been reading it, you know, oh, man. That was funny.
Come as you are. Yes. I know it, John Elite.
Oh, man. Joey Fat. That's the highlight of this show, man.
Punch your knee. It'll get better.
I don't.
I got it.
I don't ever understand it. I don't ever understand the idea of you know, like, she does that all the time if she's injured.
It's been reversed. Please don't put the title back on Rhea.
Oh, man. That was funny. Oh, man.
Sidekick. Riptide.
Foot on the rope.
She's got her foot on the ropes.
I could have told you
Foot's
that.
on the ropes,
just a
ladies and
second
gentlemen.
ago
Foot's on the
because-
ropes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button.
Now people are going to leave because...
If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We want to move up from 4,391 to 4,390 on the YouTube wrestling charts.
We're going to say another number.
Yep.
We want to go from 4,391 to 4,392.
4,390.
Thank you for subscribing. That was really fat one. Oh, man. Charlotte's walking out.
Decent. Wah, tech.
Well, now the match has been called.
DQ. Decent match. Decent match for the fourth time. Oh, moi. Gotcha. I got you, Jack. I follow. I follow. Like that guy had to spend 10 minutes to figure that out. Why didn't he just say it immediately? So we're going to get this match again next week.
What exactly was the point of doing this if nothing was happening at the end?
There's something's going to happen.
So Nikki can cash in and fail.
Well, get in and pin her. Get up. No.
Shut the front door! My God!
Now they're going to change her name next week to Superhero.
Well, Nikki,
Let me see. I take a beating. 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 Someone jumps off the top rope and knocks me down, and I can't get up.
well, okay.
No, your eyes aren't deceiving you.
Well,
I didn't see what happened. My feet cut out. Not too busy
I
laughing.
So Nikki came out, cashed in after Rhea beat the crap out of, oh my God, what's her name? Charlotte. And Nikki cashed in and won. She is going to have a short championship reign. But she won the cash in. And I wasn't expecting that to happen.
It was well worth it. I'm sure.
So,
I'm sure it was well worth it.
I can tell you right now, I don't think Nikki's going to have the belt going to SummerSlam.
So for the 10 minutes of Raw that was really good, that really upped the show.
I can't say that I wasn't expecting it though, because
she's a transition champ. I don't think there's any doubt about it.
I mean, good for Nikki though.
What a waste for the night after Money in the Bank. I'm assuming you didn't like it, DTA Podcast. How you doing?
I don't know. I don't think it was. I don't know. I'm trying to be positive about it, bro.
All right.
I'm trying
you
to
still
see
have
the
show up here.
positive. I do.
Okay.
I'm trying to see the positive side in things.
So we're gonna run through this. True fact: Charlotte has been cashed in on 3 times. Yeah. So like, I don't know. This way she can like be a 17-time champion, or whatever the crap she's on now. Cena kicked off the night. That was good. That was solid. Okay. Riddle and the Viking Raiders defeated AJ, Omos, and Morrison. Why? Why did we have this match?
So Viking Raiders can then fight for the tag team titles next week against AJ and Omos.
Oh, well, because we didn't see the match.
I don't understand that. I don't like that. I don't think that's a good idea. But hey ho.
This is why they tell a story without having them fight each other.
It's WWE. They can't do that.
And then we get Jackson Riker defeating Elias for the 19th time.
In a Symphony of Destruction match.
Well, oh my God, next week we're going to have a Smell My Feet match. Winners declared if you take your shoe off and you force your opponent to smell your foot.
Oh, man. Maybe the power positivity was missing out. No New Day. Yeah. I don't know. Next week I'll probably be yelling about the show. I don't want to see Jackson, Riker, and Elias fight each other ever again.
Win a SummerSlam. Who cares? Just watch tonight. Watch the next 3 weeks. James, watch the next 3 weeks of WWE
and we'll
wrestling,
probably see SummerSlam.
and you will see SummerSlam.
Okay, so we had Mansoor who was talking to Sonya and Pierce, and we're getting Mansoor.
100% agree, Day Podcast. The booking was terrible. No storylines progressed. No storylines being made, and a bunch of part-timers return.
I agree.
Who cares?
My
feet. My feet smell like expensive cheeses.
We have
Well, that's because you're Joey Fat One.
We have Mansoor and Ali doing a tag team match next week. Who they're fighting, we don't know. But they're doing a tag team match next week. We have Sheamus who's complaining about having another title defense. We do this whole thing with Charlotte Flair where I thought we were going to have somebody else come out. Joke's on me. It was Rhea. Rhea then interrupted the thing, asked Charlotte for a rematch. Charlotte declined. Sonya Adam came out. They said, yes, you're doing the match. And it was made for the main event.
Hang on, wait. Observing stuff. You like the Symphony of Destruction in Elias match. Why?
He should feud.
Because they threw in the Symphony of Destruction? So like I said, we'll just go throw in a the loser has to smell the winner's feet match. She's maybe the fat one.
Oh, man. I don't know. I didn't think this was... I think this...
I don't like that it was Rhea. That's my one problem here. I would have liked this a lot more had it been somebody other than Rhea. Now, in hindsight, I guess I understand why they did it, so we could do the whole Nikki cash-in. But I don't really know what the point of the Nikki cash-in is, because Nikki is going to lose the title. I'm just assuming. Probably back to Rhea. Maybe this is the way they get the title back off of Charlotte, so then we don't have to do another Charlotte and Rhea match. So then,
but we're gonna get another. Okay, but we're gonna get another Charlotte.
Can get the title off of Nikki.
Sorry, we'll get another Charlotte and Rhea match. If that's the way they're
gonna
do
this. Might be setting
because
up,
you know why?
You know
why we're gonna get it? Because Rhea cost Charlotte the title.
Okay, but we probably are. You're probably right. But I'd imagine we're probably gonna go in the direction. It's either gonna be Becky versus Charlotte or Becky versus Rhea.
Kiss my foot match next week.
Or both.
He's the only one that has a Symphony of Destruction match. It makes no sense.
We had Natty and Tamina versus Shayna and Nia. Natty and Tamina won, but after the fact, Shayna was kind of like, seriously, Reginald, you are the reason we lose everything now. I'm so done. I'm over it. And that's when Nia Jax swerved everybody and beat the crap out of Reginald, which is not what I was expecting to happen. I was expecting Shayna Baszler to beat the crap out of Reginald and walk away. That's what I thought was going to happen, and Nia was going to.
Well, good. So we get Nia and Shayna to continue to be tag team.
I think they have to keep them together to be a tag team at this point in time because they just split up Mandy and Dana, and they no longer have anybody on the Raw side who can fight for the tag team titles. So I think they have to keep them together for the time being.
So we're getting Natalia and Tamina against them for the next 6 months.
Shayna's probably going to continue losing, which I don't like, but I don't know. If you don't have them together, you have a total of one tag team that can fight for the tag team titles on SmackDown, and that's it.
They should bring back an exclusive club. What club are they going to bring back, James? Also had one with Braun before Elimination Chamber 3 years ago. Yeah, it's...
After this, Reginald beat Tozawa to be the 24/7 champion. I think Reggie and the 24/7 championship thing could be interesting solely because of his athletic ability, and he could do some like cool like flippy stuff to like hide from people, but that's about it. Otherwise, the 24/7 championship.
So Reginald went from being on TV to now being chasing people around because he's in catering.
Yes.
Good job, Reginald. You moved up in the world. You're the man.
Bro, you have no idea how much that turtle scared me earlier when I first came in here. When I first got on the computer.
It's a screen.
I know, I turned it on and it was a turtle and it scared the crap out of me. Because I wasn't expecting there to be a turtle on the screen. Anyways, we had Karrion Kross. It's announced that he's making his debut tonight. We get Sheamus versus Humberto Carrillo in a U.S. title contender match. I don't think this was a bad match. However, we've seen it 27 times, and Humberto Carrillo lost, so I think we need to move on from here, but we're probably going to run this back again next week, because, well, that's what we do.
Sheamus and Humberto Carrillo. Was Sheamus winning?
I don't know.
I've never seen that match. Something new.
Not once.
Yeah. Something that made Raw good tonight. Okay, let's keep going.
We had Bobby Lashley open challenge. Keith Lee opens the challenge. Keith Lee accepts the challenge.
Night, James. Have a good one. We will be back tomorrow night. Just so you know.
Keith Lee accepts the challenge. Keith Lee is back. I think this is cool. I'm glad to see Keith Lee. I'm glad to see Keith Lee back. Whatever he was dealing with, I'm glad he has overcome that and is back on Raw.
To be squashed.
Yeah, he was beat by Bobby Lashley. I don't necessarily love that because then this led to Goldberg coming out and yelling, "I'm next" in Lashley's face with Lashley walking off.
Yeah, but it did that. Like the Keith Lee with Lashley match had nothing to do with Goldberg coming out.
No,
it's the fact that
it didn't. It was just to get Keith Lee back on television. I don't know that I necessarily would have put him in a match against Lashley straight off the bat, but I also don't know where else he fits into the equation.
I keep calling Nikki Cross Nikki Bella. Why? They look alike.
Hey Bronco, what's up? How's it going? Turtle power just like AJ's class. Oh, man. So yeah, I don't know where else Keith Lee fits into the equation, though. So I don't know where else he would have had him.
You start to build him up, then they didn't.
Except, who do you put him in a match against?
I don't know. You
that's
can put him against
a big
anything.
enough deal.
Anyone. I mean, it doesn't matter. You don't have to put him against a superstar. Put him against bring in Dolph Ziggler and have him destroy him.
Okay, I guess. I don't know. But Lashley won. Goldberg came out, shouted who's next, or I'm next, or whatever, and we're getting that at SummerSlam, so be excited for that. Not me. I'm not excited. I don't really care. I would have much preferred Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley over Goldberg, but hey, it is what it is, I guess. Brock Lesnar didn't want to show up.
We didn't get Brock Lesnar because he's one part-timer.
Unless they have other plans
Goldberg's
for
the other
Brock.
part-timer, so we got him in.
Unless they
Building stars, that's what WWE's about. Let's build stars.
Unless they have other plans for Lesnar. And then, you know.
Yeah, because they're going to bring him out to get a pop.
Fights.
For, you know.
Unless he comes back at Money in the Bank.
I don't get it.
Not Money in the Bank.
Build someone up.
So, I don't know.
I'm glad to have Keith Lee back, but I'm scared for what happens next. I don't get it. Why do you not have him come in and face someone? Like I said, have him face Dolph Ziggler. Have him face
Dolph Ziggler's on SmackDown, bro. You gotta find somebody on Raw who isn't a complete loser, who can, like, have a decent match with him.
Obviously, it doesn't matter where you're at. John Cena's going to be on everything, so, you know.
But why are you so negative all the time?
It's not about being negative. I want a story. I want something to come out of something. You did nothing tonight. You did nothing for Keith Lee. You did nothing for Karrion Kross. You brought out John Cena. You brought out Goldberg. They were the two biggest pops of the night. By far. Not even close. So you have two guys that are like part-time guys that are getting the biggest pops because you don't build anybody.
I agree with what you're saying. But I think for what they did tonight, like I said, I feel like this was a more watchable Raw than previous weeks. Now, granted, I know we got a lot of rematches, and I don't love that aspect of things, but, like, I'm glad to see Keith Lee back, and like I said, I don't know where he fits in elsewhere. I don't know where you put him. Like, I legitimately don't know who you put him up against.
You could put him
I think the open challenge was a fine thing for him to do.
To have him get killed.
He didn't get killed. I mean, he put up a decent fight, but I don't know.
He had about 30 seconds of offense in a 5-minute match.
Okay.
Brock Lesnar versus Bobby George Bill.
So we had Jinder Mahal and the whole Drew thing. Shanky sings happy birthday to Jinder Mahal. Drew comes out with the chair, hits Jinder with the chair, and Veer with the chair. They, like, roll out of the ring, and then Shanky tries to talk to Drew, but he also gets hit with the chair 20 times to be...
Shanky's going, I'm never doing this. Why am I... Like, I was put on this show to take that? Are you kidding me?
They're building up this Jinder and Drew thing, which is fine. I don't really know the point of them feuding, but, like, it's better than nothing. I mean, it's something new. We haven't seen them fight each other yet.
No, this is the one that I will say that this is the one thing I don't have a problem with. I don't have an issue with this. I don't have an issue with the whole Jinder and Drew thing, building it up to now, as long as they don't fight each other over the next 4 weeks leading up to SummerSlam. And I don't even know if this match is going to happen at SummerSlam.
So, I mean, it might.
So Sheamus challenges himself then. I think so.
We had Jeff Hardy versus Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross's debut, and Jeff Hardy got his old music back. This is the problem with NXT stars coming to, or stars still being on NXT and being moved over to Raw for Vince to use them. Vince doesn't care what's happening on NXT. He does not give a flying fig. Okay, so he's going to do whatever he wants to with the guy on Raw, and when we go back to watch NXT tomorrow, we just need to forget Raw ever happened because it doesn't matter. Vince doesn't care what he does with the superstars that are going to be partially on whatever show, partially on NXT. Doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
So I think that we just kind of need to take this with a grain of salt, I suppose. Not that people need to, like, forget it happened.
So here's what happens, okay? When an NXT star comes up to SmackDown or Raw, this is what Vince does. Kind of like what he did yesterday, right? When he came out and or the other day, whatever day it was, when he came out and said, "Where the hell have you been?" The NXT star shows up and he goes, "Who the hell are you?"
Pretty much. I mean, I think this was a case of he went to NXT or the PC a couple weeks ago to scout some talent. He saw Karrion Kross, said, "You're the kind of guy I want to use on my show. You're going to come up and do some matches on Raw, but you're going to lose."
We keep getting WWE excuses. That's why they're still in business. Yep, I agree. Well, I don't give them an excuse. I think that, I'll watch it just because we do the show, but don't sit here and try and tell me this is good. And I don't understand how WWE fans, there's too many die-hard WWE fans. I told you, they could watch two turds wrestling in the ring on a WWE show and go, "Man, that was good." And I'm like, what? Yeah, it's got WWE on it. It's good. No, it's not. Build something up. Tell me a story.
Mm-hmm. Jeff's music will go up on Spotify. They ruined Cross already. Clearly, Vince doesn't watch NXT. Nope. WWE didn't want to make the match at SummerSlam because Lesnar has no plans to do a substantial number of shows with WWE right now. Nikki Cross cashed in her Money in the Bank and beat Charlotte Flair for the Raw Women's Championship. Yep. The thing about Cross and my entire thought process on this is I don't know where he fits in on the Raw roster. I think it's very random to move him up. The only thing I can think of is to give exposure to NXT, but when you have him beat, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I couldn't even finish the show. Horrible.
But I don't know, man. He doesn't really fit in with the Raw thing right now.
He fits in wherever you make a story for him.
Except they have nothing there, and they have nobody who
That's
is
because they
in a
have
position.
people. Well, they have ultimately one guy that can't decide what he wants to do with anything, so they have the same matches every week.
I think that I don't know. I don't think they have a place for him right now on the main roster. I think he would have been better on SmackDown, personally.
This is why I'm a wrestling fan and not a WWE or AEW. That's just it. I will say there's times where WWE has good wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to keep me interested, make a story out of it. Because I don't care if you throw out two people that can put on a good wrestling match. If I want to do good wrestling match, I can go watch AEW Dark or Elevation or watch some of the independent stuff just to watch a good wrestling match.
Yeah.
I mean, I want a story. I want something to go with it.
I mean, I agree. But I feel like at this point, with looking at the way WWE product is, it isn't always that. And I feel like sometimes we just need to sit there and go, yeah, this is what the product in WWE is. Sure, I'd like for it to be better, but also, we've been saying that for the last how many years? And it hasn't. So, I don't know.
There's never been a bad WWE show since it began in 1963. Jeff Hardy pinned Cross with his cheat. And the referee didn't see it. Yep.
That's the thing I don't understand about this. Is they did the whole Hardy winning thing. I thought this was an easy squash match for Cross. I thought it was. I thought Cross was winning. I thought Jeff Hardy was going to get his old music back. And that was what was going to be, yay, people. Fans were going to be excited about that. And then Hardy was going to lose. No. That's not what happened. Jeff Hardy won in 1 minute and 41 seconds.
Here's what's going to happen. Either they're going to make a star out of Cross and then just destroy Jeff Hardy from here on. Or they're going to make Cross look totally stupid when he goes to try and fight Hardy again, and then they're going to have Hardy win. Fight. What'd I say? No. Did I say fart? Sorry. When he goes to fight Hardy again, and it's just going to look bad. I just don't get it. The story's going nowhere here. They are aloof. They are. WWE is the world's worst entertainment. I don't get it. Who's going to challenge Nikki Cross next? It doesn't matter. She's not going to hold the title very long.
We then had Alexa's Playground, and this just made me laugh, man. We had, her special guest is Lily. Lily is back. And then Eva Marie and Dewdrop stopped by, and Eva was like, maybe we should just throw Lily in a trash can or something. I don't even know. And then she, tripped over the air. And it was awful.
I fell out of... Well, it didn't even look good.
No.
Maven's so mature.
It was so bad. It was so bad. And she tripped, and then she got up, and it was hilarious.
Well, it's one thing to trip. It's another thing to trip and just make it look bad.
She just tripped and made it look bad. It was terrible.
I fell out of my chair better than she did her tripping.
You did. It was bad. So that gave me a laugh. But then Viking Raiders versus AJ Styles and Omos is announced for next week in a championship rematch. And then we get the main event: Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair in Raw Women's Championship match. This ends by disqualification. After the match, Rhea Ripley attacks Charlotte Flair, totally beats her down, and then Nikki cashes in her briefcase on Charlotte. And Nikki beat Charlotte Flair. And she's the new champion.
Becky Lynch versus Nikki Cross for Women's Champion next whenever she comes on. No, it's not going to be Becky Lynch versus Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross will lose the title before then.
Rhea or Charlotte is winning the title back before
AEW does their stories better, right, Mr. G? Yes. And it's not even close. Storylines matter. Back when they started, they had storylines that matter. Heel versus face. There were storylines that took 3 to 6 months, but there was a build-up to the payoff. There's no build-up to anything now. Which is why... See, this is why I feel that AEW does it about 100 times better.
Mm-hmm.
They throw things out there. You know, it's like when the whole Pinnacle group was being put together. They were throwing stuff out there way before they got together. And you didn't pick any of it up until after after it was done. And then they said, well, here, go back and check this out.
Yeah.
And you're like, OMG. They were like...
OMG.
Putting this out there without us knowing it. And so, you know, the idea that you there's no reason you shouldn't be able to create a storyline. How is this any different than a TV show or a movie that you watch?
It's not, and they should be able to create a storyline, and they're just not right now. And I think they're really just relying on fans being there, and that's about it. Because I think fans... This is what I said before. I said, I think fans are going to go to the shows regardless because of it being a show that's available to go to. And I think they're going to be excited regardless of what happens because... It's a live show, and nobody's been to live shows in the last year and a half. That's what I think. And so I think WWE is really banking on...
you can see my full rant tomorrow on Discord.
I think WWE is really banking on just people being excited to be at a live show again. That's
We've
what I
gone from
think.
2 self-isolating at work to 4. OMG. Well, Jack, that means that, you know, you should ask for more pay. Because, you know, you're going to have to do more work.
Oh, man. So, I mean, I guess overall this, you know, it's...
WWE's equivalent of a bad movie or TV show. I know, and there's people that will sit here and say, whoa, there's no problem with this. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can sit here and talk about, you know... The problem is they are capable of putting on a good show. It's that they don't.
They have the talent to do so. Like you said, they just don't.
It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
No.
So
overall, I'd probably give this show, like, 5.
I'm going to give it a 5.5 just because I think I gave Money in the Bank a 5 yesterday, and I felt that this was better than Money in the Bank simply because you did have Cena come back and to start the show, at least. Not necessarily come back because he came back yesterday. The Nikki thing was a little bit of a swerve, but I still question why. But
Keith Lee being back is cool.
Keith Lee being back, but you kill him. So, I mean, the fact that he's back, I guess, is okay.
And Jeff Hardy and Cross? Cross being on the main roster, I suppose?
Yeah. Except for you destroy him.
And Jeff Hardy's old music, I guess? I don't know. Like I said, this show is more watchable than previous weeks of Raw, but there were still some baffling decisions made, and
Jack is giving it a 7 out of 10.
Overall, it was okay. Watchable, but okay.
Yeah, WWE is the golden turd. Nobody wants to see it, but they will. Yeah, I mean, that's just it, Grant. It's like, why? Better than Money in the Bank for sure. Definitely, I thought it was better than Money in the Bank. Not a lot, a little bit.
I think that
profit over talent.
if we're talking shows with crowds,
the thing is DTA podcast. I don't think it's necessarily that because I think they have like I mean, I realize they let a bunch of people go, but they could build stars with who they have. You could build things up with the people you have. It was bad them cutting all the people they cut that they could have used and given. Like,
I'll give it a 3.
had excellent storylines with the people they had. I mean, obviously, look what Aleister Black, just in his appearance on AEW, look what happened. And so I think that with what they have, they can do something with it. The problem is they don't.
Yeah.
And so, I get the profit over talent. How about it's the profit over storytelling rather than the profit over the talent? Because I think the talent is there.
I give this 7 mouthfuls of Dawn soap out of 5.
Have a good one, Observing Stuff. Thanks for joining us.
So we'll be back for NXT tomorrow. Oh, I was gonna say, out of all the shows that have had crowds, I think SmackDown was the best thus far.
Yeah,
SmackDown of
probably.
last week. I think it's the best show we've had so far.
Yeah.
Not
that it was great, but yeah.
So yeah. Anyways.
I'd agree.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow.
For NXT, hopefully it's a decent show.
Yes. Tonight gets a 5 as well from me. See you guys tomorrow for NXT. Good night, John Elite. Have a good one. We'll be here tomorrow. Everyone have a good one. Everybody that stopped in, thank you for joining us. Hope to see everybody tomorrow night. Yeah, right, they definitely have silent stars, but they're not building on the profiting. No, they're not, DTA Podcast, and then that's just it. I don't think it's the talent as much as it is creating the stories. Night, Grant. Have a good one. Any chance we see Balor on Friday? Possible. I would say yes. Good night, DTA Podcast. Have a good one. Peace out, everybody.